Alright, we're back. We're locking in. But before we lock in, I should probably, like I said, go through the enigmatic writings in D's journal. Because, like, they give this to you at the start of the game, and I don't know, I just decided not to read it last time. Even though I've read these before, and I know it's perfectly fine to do this. To do this now. So we're just gonna pop in here and sort of get the reading out of the way, you know. We're just gonna get that. The steel airlock door creaked shut behind me. Footsteps investigating the noise drew close for a moment, but soon faded. I lowered myself into bed with a sigh. My right hand unconsciously drifted to the back of my head. There, beneath my pillow, it fell upon a picture frame. Within it, a disheveled room full of scrap iron, oil stains, and a single, beautiful flower. Edea. My beloved Edea, I pine for the chance to see a smile unfurl across your face at an equal parts courageous fire and innocence. I long to hear your voice, sweet like a spring breeze. Let it speak my name, and I shall die a happy man. I could hear the nervous shuffling outside my door of someone afraid to disturb me. Not afraid enough, it seems. I returned the photo to its hiding place and answered without bothering to conceal my irritation. I'm awake. What is it? I skimmed the manual I'd been given, then tossed it onto the bed. I returned to Edea's smile, perfectly preserved within the picture frame. The echelot. My lips formed the word time and again as I watched the new ship in tow from my cabin porthole. The 26th. I hurried for the capital as the sun dipped below the Norende Plateau. My steps are unnervingly light without my armor, and these clothes hang oddly on me. Most of all, I feel naked without a weapon. I was greeted at the city's edge by the sound of a whistle marking the arrival of a merchant ship. Between the merchants and wholesalers, the dock workers unloading crates, the tired crewmen, and the eager children excited by the exotic wares, the port was buzzing with people. As I pushed my way upstream through the crowd and along the avenue towards the palace, I spotted a splendid building, its rooftop a rich navy. This must be the inn the old fisherman described. Inside, I found a man with a gentle mien sitting behind a well-polished counter. I asked after any vacancies, but he replied with a chagrin, "Sorry, we're all full tonight." It feels quiet for a full inn, but I don't suppose I can blame him. A walk-in customer at this hour, clearly not a local, no one to vouch for me. Any respectable innkeep would offer some version of the same excuse. When I inquired after a place to eat, he said down by the port there should be a cheap pub catering the sailors that's open until morning. Lovely. Back down I go. At the hill's bottom, I ate my fill at a food cart aimed at drunken sailors. Now it's back up to the inn. I refuse to spend the night awake by carousing seamen. I let myself into the empty house next door to the inn. I'll just have to sleep lightly. September 27th. I was awakened by the sound of sword practice, shouts of exertion, and the pleasant smell of toast. One of the king's guard, perhaps. Looks about my age and reasonably skilled. I lay in my makeshift bed, lazily counting his swings. Hurry up, Owen, you'll be late. Upon hearing the innkeep's words, the youth replied and made his way down from the misty hilltop and into the inn. The sense of breakfast coming from next door has me drooling. One bite of my rock-hard bread brought me back to reality. The bacon burnt coal black and the murky, bitter coffee made me wish it hadn't. I suppose I can expect no more from a shabby stand in the port. After choking down my fill, I climbed the hill towards the palace. Supplied by a series of lush waterways, Kaldisla was once a formidable city fortress. These days, its hooked Central Avenue is lined with a magic shop, general store, armory, and other businesses. A large gate stands as a vestige of that era, though now it serves mostly as a site for the town bulletin board. This year's boar hunt is set to begin once the final slot is filled. Weapons provided by the hunting committee. A boar hunt? With the duchy attacking? I was speechless. As I made to leave, I felt someone grasp my shoulder. This fellow says he'll join the team. We ride today. I turned, shock and irritation laid bare, only to find Owen, the young man I had seen practicing in the fog that morning. My initial protests were drowned in a rising cheer, and as the smith handed me a broadsword and buckler, I dumbly accepted. Potions from the town chemist followed. Between their expectant smiles and Owen's grin, I found myself unable to say no. Hey, August. On the road, I was told a litany of facts I cared nothing about. The search for food to fatten up before hibernating apparently drives the giant boars to local farms, where they raid crops and injure workers. As a result, the city gathers volunteers each year to hunt them. As captain of the guard, I discover, responsibility for overseeing the hunt falls upon Owen. The armorer was slated to participate, but a leg injury has him on crutches. Owen says he was searching for a replacement when he found a promising candidate during his morning practice. Lucky him. We walked a full, tiring day stalking our prey. First the trader gave out, then chatter dried up between the two young castle guards. Sunset found us upriver from the city, at the entrance to the Norende Canyon. Just as we decided to make a camp, a rustling came from the thickets behind us. The boar that leapt out was indeed a giant, a vicious one-tusked monster that had survived last year's hunt. In a flash, it gored one of the guards, then the other, leaving only Owen, me, and the trader. The boar stamped the ground, preparing to charge the old man now paralyzed with fear. I expect we'd all given up hope for the kindly old merchant, when the beast suddenly changed course. With only seconds to react, Owen landed a mighty blow, felling the monster in a single strike. I set about treating the young guard's injuries. The trader, still clearly worked up, narrated Owen's victory to two boys. With every reverent word, I felt as though I was being derided as useless. The others took sleep, while I sat watch to keep the fire going. Owen rose and came to sit beside me. Thanks before. I kept silent, but he pressed on. The boar only changed targets because you circled behind me and challenged your energy at it. It's thanks to you we're not carting home a corpse. He sat waiting, apparently bent on receiving a response. His grin is infectious. I took the surest course of action, I replied as I held aloft my broadsword. I had my doubts this blade was up to the task. The weapon's edge was chipped in places, its length bent. With a gentle shake, the pommel gave an unsettling rattle. Owen burst into laughter at the noise. Apparently, my response passed muster. He continued, his grin never flagging. Starting tomorrow, you'll stay at my place. I'll give word to my father to open a room for you. I was dragged on this hunt, but if it earns me a real breakfast, it's a bargain I'll take gladly. 28th. The innkeep's voice and the smell of coffee being laid on the table roused me from my thoughts. You're from Anchime, eh? You'll be wanting extra sugar then. Politely declining, I took a sip. Quality beans roasted to perfection. Exquisite. After the hunt, we'd carried the wounded back to town. We tied the boar to a high tree branch. Owen said the townspeople would come for it later. After seeing to the boy's treatment, Owen invited me to his home, the inn. Savior was the title he used when introducing me to his father. I was mortified. I was on a journey of personal discovery, originally come from Anchime. They bought my arbitrary lies without hesitation. They welcomed me. That evening, we dined early and, well, the boar had been carted back to town, and our share of the meat filled the table. Once Owen returned from the palace, we sat down to feast. The innkeep is a brilliant cook, and we ate, drank, and reveled into the night. Come by the palace tomorrow. I want you to meet the king. He repeated himself time and again, words slurred from the wine, despite my pretending to be asleep. October 3rd. I've been in Keldislo a week, with no sign of the smoke signal. I join Owen in his training some mornings, walk the city streets, chat with the elderly, drink with sailors at the docks, arm wrestle the drunks. Mostly I just pass the time. Today was another peaceful afternoon, the same as any other. Owen was at the palace since morning. I was enjoying a cup of the innkeep's coffee. It happened in an instant. I felt as if someone was set to plunge a knife into my back. I turned and saw a window. Through it, the northern sky was on fire in a flash of pure white. Moments later, the inn shook. An earthquake? Shockwave? All of Keldislo trembled. The innkeep moaned about a set of heirloom teacups breaking. I had my doubts that the teacups would be the worst of the damage. Outside, I spied some injured people, but the city and palace stood unharmed. Another flash lit the sky to the northwest. Close. The Norende Heights, perhaps. October 4th. It wasn't till the following morning that Owen came home. By the time he finished muttering about his morning training, he was snoring. A knock at his door put an end to that brief rest that afternoon. The river's jammed with rubble. After receiving the scout's report, Owen wolfed down the late breakfast his father had readied, then turned to me. Sounds like I may need a hand later. I nodded, eyes fixed on the northwestern sky. Owen and I split up and joined the others searching for victims. Owen's team searched the river's mouth while I gathered men from town to search further upstream. I have a long sword at my side, a new one this time, in good condition. Seems the smithy's been busy. The armorer, the old trader, and a dockhand joined me on the shadowy path through the canyon. A few paces in, the armorer spotted something floating by. A young man, floating face up and snagged on the rocks. Hey, I know that guy. We ran to his side. He's breathing! The boy's alive! While the others rejoiced, I was more concerned with the ominous shadows surrounding us. Goblins? What are monsters doing here? There ought not be monsters so close to human settlement. Not in these numbers. The townspeople were clearly overwhelmed. No doubt this was their first such encounter. I hesitated, unsure for a moment, but no, I had to take action. When I give the signal, hoist this boy out and sprint for the canyon's mouth. Is that clear? A nod returned from each of them. Sudden movement would distract the creatures for a moment. I hoped that was all I'd need. Now, go! Thankfully, both merchants escaped, as well as the dockhand, with the unconscious boy across his shoulders. Left alone, I faced a quickly closing circle of enemies. So be it, I thought. Come closer then. A bit more. A deep growl emerged from my chest. Black Bane! When I emerged from the canyon on shaky legs, I was greeted by 3 anxious faces. It was this fellow that saved me, I said, holding aloft a badly worn longsword. A huge, proud grin threatened to split the armorer's cheeks. We hurried the boy back to town. I carried him to the inn. I need spirits and all the bandages you've got, and Gramps, all the potions you've got too. Laid him in a bed by the window, stripped him down, and had a look at his wounds. Thankfully, they were light, though he'd still shown no sign of stirring. Owen's group returned soon after, a few of his men wounded. They'd run into monsters as well. Leaving men to guard the gates, he made for the palace to report and formulate a plan. When he came by to deliver the medicine, the old trader remarked that the boy's clothing bore a Narende pattern. October 7th. 3 days the boy has stayed at the inn, and still no sign of waking. The innkeep says he's run a fever the entire time. This afternoon's a warm one. Now I'm watching the innkeep nod off at the counter. The aftershocks have stopped, and peace is slowly returning to the city, but a shadow lingers over the earth, the sky, the townspeople's hearts. Glancing through the window, I saw people motioning toward the port. Another merchant ship, I thought, but no. Their shots were anxious, not excited. I stepped outside. Following the gaze of the others in the street, I saw a merchant vessel drifting into port. But something was wrong. The ship was listing hard, its aft mast broken. I sprinted down the hill. As I ran, I noticed a dark, heavy color spreading through the water from the mouth of the bay inward. I caught snippets as I passed. The sea's begun to rot. Ships can't leave the bay. No fish in the last few days. A few days? Then the change began when the quake hit. The ship listed further, rescue boats surrounding it. Most of the cargo had already been cast overboard. When the boats reached the pier, a parade of passengers and crew emerged, each looking more exhausted than the next. By some miracle, there were no lives lost, though most of the freight followed the ship to the bottom of the bay. Merchants mourned their lost profits, and the crew their vessel. The seamen had lost their sea, and the passengers were now stranded. Despair ran rampant, except for one young girl. Hey, I know that one too. She was full of questions. About the quake 4 days prior, about the flash that lit the sky, about Narende. Did you know someone in the village? Family, perhaps? Her jaw set at my query. Was it anger? Fear? She wordlessly shook her head from side to side. No, I just figured, hearing you ask about the quake so soon after weathering the sea. I thought maybe you were a friend of that boy's. Boy? What boy? Came her reply. Suspicion played on her face, but as the next boat reached the pier, we were shooed out of the harbor. Another visitor from Anchime, eh? You must be tired. Why don't you stay with us till you're settled? I recall a different sort of greeting. I cast a sour smile his way, and he responded with a grin. We have a sick one in the back. I hope you won't mind. The girl replied with a nod. Her name, I learned, was Agnes. She seems guarded about her past. Not that I can talk. Conversation continues to be awkward. She shows interest in what was happening in this country when the quake hit. For my part, I asked her about the sea. Her ship had left before the earthquake struck. She says about halfway between Anchime and Kaldisla, their pace began to slow. The seawater clouded and dead fish began to float to the surface. First small ones, then larger. As they neared port, the wind died. It was pure luck the ship drifted in before going calm. Other vessels they had passed in the bay, she reported, were less fortunate. She listened as I recounted what happened in the canyon, the color draining from her face. I told her the village was likely at the quake's epicenter. The monsters had flooded the area in its wake. We talked late into the night. October 25th, an urgent wire from Kaldisla came during the night. Sky Knights routed. The vessel and crew commandeered the SK ship, with Adia in tow. I I know that one too. The Floortime Inner Sea remains unsullied and serves now as a holding place for ships from neighboring waters as well. I walked the port asking after the vessel's whereabouts, or those of the ships he stole at least, but was unable to uncover anything useful. My continued search brings me to the Anchime proper. The ship's almanac has this to say of it. A clockwork metropolis nestled in Harina's sandy bosom. Here time above all is sacred. A massive timepiece crowns the kingdom, fueled as all of Anchime by the ceaseless currents originating from the Temple of Wind to the south. I crossed the desert and arrived at the city's edge. It seems those ceaseless winds have ceased. Chasm's wink. Deprived of a precious power source, Anchime's people now suffer under forced manual labor. Those I met were too tired and apathetic to answer my questions. One man, perhaps motivated by the coin I flashed, blushed awkwardly as he stammered this. Try the Yuliana Woods. I reached out to hand him the money, but he turned and ran without taking it. Very odd. I returned to my almanac. Yuliana Woods, the hidden heart of an ancient wood northeast of Anchime. November 23rd. The air in front of Anchime's royal palace was taut. The Vestal heaped abuse upon the king, then presented something to the agitated masses assembled there. It was a chain bearing an evil sigil. The glassy-eyed mob reached fever pitch. The Vestal pointed south, and the delirious mob turned their eyes to the sky, crying out her name. I moved to approach her, but the zealous crowd was packed tight. Fearing for his life, the king fled to the palace, escorted by his guard. December 8th. Good, they haven't come by. I was worried I might run into them here. That would complicate matters. I could do little more than beg for her help, the broadest of terms, and I was back to my ship and away again. Thank you for the sub, Ollie. Appreciate you. I don't know why I didn't update the goal, but I'll fix that later. Though perhaps a bit out of date, the ship's almanac has this to say of Florum. True to the old teachings, Florum's women live in chaste humility, in coexistence with the spirits of nature. And of the land's people, devout crystallists, they reject war and conflict, instead choosing lives of peaceful reflection. Sounds like a recipe for carnage if those two heard these words. January 31st. After 3 weeks of anxious silence, they finally sent word. The Wind Vestal entered the Sacred Flower Festival. What? March 7th. It's been 4 years since I stood here. The fortress stands grim and imposing as ever. Just what do they aim to do with a sword that large? My guide greeted me respectfully. I suppressed my desire to break his face. Enough, stop talking! I know about this land and its resources without your yapping! Mithril steel, an exceptionally hard metal refined from locally mined ore. Upwards of 80% of the world's mithril originates in Eisenberg's mines. In rare cases, the same veins have yielded orichalcum. Orichalcum, an extremely precious metal found exclusively in Eisenberg. Its durability is unrivaled, making it ideal for use in weapons and armor. Also notable is the extreme amount of energy released when the metal is melted under high pressure. It's all common knowledge. Does he think we don't have schools? Upon entering, I found the place utterly unchanged. I still have that old memo on Starkford's status and layout. We soon arrived at the top floor. Just how long do you intend to chase at my heels? When I barked at the guide, he seemed genuinely confused. A waterfall of sweat poured from him. A guffaw rang out, cutting off any further tirade. The guide scuttled off, and a giant hand came clapping down on my back. March 17th. Someone please explain to me how I wound up defending this brat. Ah, right, because that fat scum and the weakling started eagerly talking about torturing the information out of him. Disgusting. I'm not worried about this weakling Ashtray. I could handle him with my eyes closed. But the drugs the fat one cooks up, the poisons especially, could ruin the child's body. And so we stood there, staring each other down for a full half hour. Wasn't for another 30 minutes that old man Battle Axe caught wind of the standoff and came to my rescue. Fatty and I were both drenched in sweat by that point. Ashtray and the brat had passed out. In the end, the child became my responsibility. Ashtray is still spewing complaints, but sounds like Fatty was chewed out hard for his hand in this latest stunt. Seems the kid is grateful for having been spared. Even by someone like me. He started to open up a bit. Can you get that, Ollie? I think they're learning new tactics. That one slipped by the censors. the bot there. He's 8 years old and lost both parents to the war. His grandfather took him in until disease claimed him as well. Textbook orphan story. He was rounded up with the other orphans and put to forced labor. Between ditching work and saying strange things, he drew the guards' attention, and that landed him here. My efforts have earned me an unruly roommate. When he's asleep, he's no different than any other kid. I thought to turn in for the night as well, but the words he mumbled in his sleep as I put out the candlelight stopped me cold. March 19th. He begged me to bring him with me. In the end, I caved. He pulled a lever in the rock or some such, and a tunnel into the magma caverns opened up. I'd never felt such heat. Between the steep, narrow path, this blasted heat, and having a brat in tow, my progress was miserably slow. During one of our short breaks, I was taken unawares by one of Adia's tirades. Distracted or not, careful to watch my back or not, I had allowed the enemy to draw near without so much as realizing it. Absolutely mortifying. Let the boy go! I wasn't about to risk combat with the brat at my side. Even I have my limit. He was nearly passed out from exhaustion. I laid him behind the rocks and stepped forward. I saw no other choice but to fight. In the short while since I'd last seen them, the Vestal, Tiz, and Adia's faces had grown older, stronger. Their teamwork isn't half bad either. I busied myself with the Vestal while thinking on how best to drive back Adia without harming her. Stay back, don't come here! All I could do as I saw the boy stumbling closer was shout. The cavern shook, and the ground beneath him gave way. Tiz was the first to react. Hang in there, we'll get you up! Let go, we'll both fall! Anyas, leave me, go! Unacceptable. My grip, it's slipping! I acted without thinking, clutching Adia to me and pulling her to safety. Magma roared past beneath me. We stood there, wordless until we caught our breath. Thank you, Adia began. I suppose I owe you for that. I reflexively jumped back. Adia stood there, Issa no Kami held drawn and ready. Some thanks. Anya shielded the boy while Tiz came to join Adia. As the sound of her swing cut the air, the ground beneath me crumbled once more. I saw the look of shock on Adia's face, as if time were standing still. I slowly fell toward the magma below, joined by a shower of falling rock. My vision went red. I'm alive, somehow. When I woke, my body refused to respond. I think I was lying down. My eyelids felt as though they were glued shut. A familiar voice grated in my ear. Of course he'll recover. Just whom do you think you are addressing, If I've orders to fix him, I'll see he's fixed. As much as I may enjoy his current state. He'll live, though I'll be sure he suffers for having humiliated me. The days that followed were hell. His breath reeked as he spoke. Oh, does it hurt? I just gave you the most painful drug I know, and here you can't move a muscle to stop me. Such a shame, isn't it? Someday I will carve this pig apart, so help me. I awoke to familiar engine noise and the smell of oil, but sleep soon found me once more. When I next woke, I was floating in some kind of liquid. I could feel it, bitter in my mouth, stinging my nose and filling my lungs. I thought I was drowning and tried to struggle, but my body still refused to obey. I quickly slipped back into darkness. A cold, unpleasant voice woke me. Nasty bit of work, this. Torture under the guise of treatment. It was wise to transport him here when we did. 2 days more and well, worry not. I'll have him back good as he was. You have my guarantee. The voice next turned to me. And how are we feeling? My eyes opened, stung by the light and medicated fluid. Today is the 24th. You've been out a month and a week, but worry not. None of your correspondence seem especially pressing. See? He held a slip of paper up to the tank. Bring the orphan to the Inn of Origin, it read. What does it mean, he asked. Is it code? I can't make sense of it. It made little sense to me too, but I felt relief at knowing the boy was alright. That wasn't your only inscrutable message. I drifted in and out as he read more, catching only snippets. Earth crystal. Grand ship. Engine room. Some days, weeks, later, the liquid was drained from the tank and I was left to stave off gravity with atrophied legs. Buck up. You'll be back to your old self given a week. I made well sure of that. With that final dismissive comment, He turned and left. I was moved to a civilian hospital to recover. I trained back up to full stamina in 6 days, mostly out of spite. No trace remained of the burns I assumed covered my body, and he'd reversed any effects of whatever that pig had injected me with while he was at it. It galls me to say, but the man does good work. June 16th. How many days have passed since I left his side? A pillar of light has stood above the southern sea for some time now, just as he predicted. It leaves little room to doubt his second prediction will hold true. Within the coming days, the Vestal and her friends will come here. I only pray I have the strength to stop them as I was asked to. Thinking back, the Vestal's followers have been with her from the start, ever since Kaldisla. Anya's oblige, Vestal to the Wind Crystal. I never imagined the young girl I met on that pier would bear such a fate. And 'tis Aurier. For the boy I pulled from that canyon river to become a guard and ally to the Vestal on her journey. It seems on so many counts, I bear the fault for all of this. A long, harsh journey to erase the Great Chasm. A Vestal who crossed the putrid sea and stagnant air to arrive. A boy whose home was swallowed. In retrospect, they seem a natural pair. Inevitable, even. And Adia, I expect you too will join the Vestal here. You were ever a tomboy, capricious, pure and stubborn, quick to tears, perfect. I know not what it is you see in the Vestal, what spark resonated within you, but I swear this now, I will keep you safe, at any cost. I always longed for a family. I will not see it destroyed. The ship's siren has begun to sound, and the pilot's taking her up, just as planned. The time has come then. This may be the last entry I am able to write. I am removing Adia's picture from its frame and placing it within these pages. I want her by my side. Alright. Oh, fuck. God. That was 25 minutes. Sheesh. So yes, these are, these detail things that may or may not come to pass later on throughout the story. I couldn't really think of a better place to, drop that all, so, yeah, sorry for the info dump. But, you know, might as well get that out now. Whew. Anyway, back to the actual, main story at hand right now. Last time, as I said in the pre-stream, we gathered our 4 warriors of light, and we are now on a quest to find the crystal, see what's going on with the world, and deal with the people who are trying to get the Vestal a win currently for their own nefarious needs. Hold on, my village is updated. I was grinding the fuck out of this between streams. As you can see, all the shops are now here, and I've got them at level 6 or above. Level 5 or above, sorry, I just noticed the one at the bottom. But, you know. I've been hard at work, you know, if you've seen me flickering this game on and off over the past few days, this is why. Alright, August, I'll see you around. VOD will always be here. We are about to enter we're about to truly start the next chapter of our adventure. We're going to Ansheim, the land of sand and time. Let's go ahead, hop in, see what's going on here. Whee!
Apprehensive Vestal by any means necessary. Seems the Council of Six is growing desperate.
Oh god, right. They got a Frenchman, right.
Those were their words. I've relayed them to you. My contract states I'm to receive payment for my troubles from you.
Then your contract is mistaken. I've heard nothing of the sort. Bah, fine. You'll have your fee. But I am taking a small discount. Only fair as a regular customer, eh?
If you must.
Still, this Vestal is quite the little monster, no? To have this Sky Knight so undone. If the margin is high enough, I would tackle a behemoth bare-handed. But until I see a profit, I'll not move an inch. Business is business, yes?
Well, whatever that was about, we can wait. Oof! God, this place is pretty. Oof. What's this all about? Okay, here we go. We got Anton. I never expected to find such a clockwork wonder in the middle of a desert. Yeah, it's great, but this heat, ugh, I feel gross. The heat was always allayed by a steady breeze, but now the wind has stopped, the air stagnant. How about the water? Is that contraption drawing up drinking water? I believe so. I recall hearing it was quite costly last I was here. Well, it is an impressive machine. Wait, you mean the water? Indeed, I was surprised to learn water came free in Kaldisla. I had always known it as something to be bought, so you can imagine my delight. More importantly, Agnes, what of the women here? Are they beautiful, passionate, devoted? Where would you suggest for a date spot? I'll need a list of good restaurants, if you please. Unacceptable. Shut his ass down. We gotta get in here. We gotta take a quick rest, because I was also grinding levels off screen, so my MP is a little in the pits. We gotta get that. Whew. Oh shit, another one already? Hold on. Damn. Just woke up and you're already that tired, Tiz? It's this city. You notice how there are always gears turning someplace close? Sure, the sound is deafening at times. Little wonder this place is known for its grand clock. The noise is bad, but the vibration is worse. You can't get to sleep with that hum. Surprised you're so high-strung. Surprised? I'm jealous of your ability to pass out anytime, anywhere, do ya? You need a bit more rest, Tiz? Oh no, I'll be fine. Let's get going. We're far ahead. Can I talk to you, save real quick? Friend bot has got updated data. That's wonderful. Die by your first real journey? There's no point. It stops being fun. So because of all the shops I've upgraded, I am now able to buy all kinds of shit from this fella. God, that is expensive as hell. I'm never getting that. Yeesh. Yeah, all kinds of things. I think I'm pretty set right now, though. I'm at level 15. So I think we should be. Woo! Oh, but I do need to buy some, the new spells here. Thanks for reminding me. Magic defense, wind damage. And we don't have this ability yet, but I might as well buy these now. Lubu is mentioned, yeah. They just got that casually in one of the weapons. But yes, we have Simon here. Let's see what's going on.
Silence, one and all! Your king, Kamar the Eighth, speaks.
My people, I thank you for your tireless efforts. As you are well aware, our glorious nation's production has suffered a harsh fall since the wind's cessation brought the Grand Mill to a halt.
I might need to turn the game on just a bit.
Without nature's form of bounty, our turbines went completely still. They sit as silent as the desert night. In the wake of this crisis, you rose up and took matters literally in hand, operating the turbines manually. I, your king, lack words to thank you for your hard work. However, I am much aggrieved to say that energy production is less than 1/5 its former total. At this rate, our proud kingdom, renowned for its unparalleled industry, is doomed to ineluctable decline. I find myself without recourse but to revisit my prior fiat regarding the schedule of all able-bodied citizens. Henceforth, labor shall commence at 0900 hours and will extend beyond the current 1659 until 2059, effective immediately.
What? We're flesh and blood. We need rest.
In so doing, turbine output is expected to rise to 30% of its former value before the wind ceased output of...
Your Majesty, Your Majesty, grave news. Just
What? The Vestal? Be calm, my children. I know your pain all too well. My heart bleeds just as yours. But I ask that you join me in remembering the cause of our woes. The Crystal Orthodoxy and the Vestal's indolence. Therein lies the true cause of the wind's absence. And what has the Great Vestal done since the air went still? What did she do in the face of your suffering? She abandoned you, fled the country to save herself alone. In this, Ansheim's first and direst hour of need, the Vestal we loved and trusted is powerless or unwilling to help. Though it pains me deeply to tell you of these things, I cannot deny this simple truth. What resolution can be brought about to this terrible crisis? The Crystal Orthodoxy is naught but a hollow creed. What result have years of worship at the altar of the Crystal brought us? Once more I say it. It is by our own hands that we shall push this glorious kingdom ever forward.
There! Just now, that leer. That was aimed at us!
Seems that little speech was for your benefit, Agnes.
It's slander is what it is. That creep's giving you no chance at all to defend yourself.
Agnes.
God, the character designs in this game are real good, but it's also really funny because whenever an antagonist shows up, they got the most comedically, like, evil fit on, and it's like, you can just tell immediately it's just hilarious. He seemed on edge during that whole speech. You'll have to bottle it all in. I'm no expert, but I'm happy to listen. I cannot deny that the people of Ansheim are dissatisfied with my work as Vestal. I've no intention of making excuses. But you didn't run away either, right? The king asked me directly. He said the terrible things were happening in Keldistan, and asked that I investigate. Yet now he paints an entirely different picture. I cannot understand his need to lie. Does he bear me some grudge? Have I done him some slight? You regret listening to him in the first place? No, I do not regret my time in Keldistan. Seeing that chasm firsthand showed me precisely what it is I must do. And you met Tiz there too! Harry, that's hardly... I'm glad you came and saw the chasm too. You've shown me a path forward. Blessed is the person who is needed by someone else. What's this? What are we talking about? Nothing. It's nothing. Then why are you hiding it? Come on, don't leave me out. I want to know. Unacceptable. To me and to Tiz. Right, Tiz? Yes, ma'am. Alright, let's head into the office and see if we can, like...
Agnes oblige, Vestal of Wind. His Majesty bids you come.
Whoa. See if we can get some talking to going on here. Does shields boost evasion as well as defense or flip? You did, right? That helps keep the enemy's successful hit count to a minimum, sparing you a hefty amount of damage. Thank you, Tutorial Knight. I appreciate you, but I knew that already. Anyway, let's go in here. Man, I haven't seen this many
I see
gears
you've
inside of a
returned,
man's like
Why then
office
did you not
since,
come to
Strongheart
me
days.
for an audience immediately? I was dreadfully worried, you know. I'd begun to think you'd fallen victim to some terrible accident. So, what of the Keldislan chasm?
I fear it was worse even than your majesty had imagined.
So tell me, was it worse than the state of your own nation? Are you even aware of the situation here?
The wind remains still.
And the Grand Mill be calmed. I'm pleased to see you're not totally ignorant. The turbines that form the heart of this kingdom, the greatest symbols of her wisdom, now turn by hand. The hands of our citizens, compulsory labor service, Our survival hinges now upon their sacrifice. And even that will not last forever. We need that mill turning again soon. Not by our citizens' hands, but by the wind. And whose job is it to see that the wind blows, if not the Vestals? I can think of no other value you provide, save that. Anyway, will you now end the suffering your negligence has caused to this land? To its people? Or is that beyond your abilities? Perhaps you would sooner run again, turn away from the plight of your people.
If that is all His Majesty wished to say, I'll be on my way. I haven't the time to waste here.
I really don't like this guy. Yeah, this game's also really good at making, like, really... Like, guys you really want to punch in the face.
What? I'll not be spoken to like this! Just whose fault do you think this mess is, girl?
That could have gone better. Not that I blame you for getting mad.
Mad? I felt no anger. Only... fear. The king frightens me.
His tone was far from pleasant, but he didn't seem dangerous.
The people who had come to hear him speak frighten me the same. Everyone in this city, they see me only as the Vestal, not a human being. I don't know how to speak to them. Just thinking on it sets my legs to trembling.
That explains the tense look you've worn since we've landed here.
Personally, I felt amazing after that little conversation. Did you see his face? It was purple. I nearly laughed out loud.
I tuned him out about halfway through his speech myself. I never did have much attention span for listening to men go on. Now women...
In any case, we'd best hurry to the temple. It's all that I can do.
Yeah, the best thing we can do at this rate is to go check out the temple and see what we can do there with the wind crystal. Blue marks upon the map. Have you seen a blue mark on your map? Head there to advance a sub-scenario. Sub-scenarios are your chance to see another side of the Asterisk Bearers, follow their stories, and lay claim to their asterisks to unlock powerful new jobs. So we do have side quests now that we will probably be picking up as we go along. Because the side quests are, like, the main story events of those are still fully voice acted, so, like, you know, would be a crime not to.
So what is this temple like exactly? I have no idea what to expect. There's a holy place that has been a center of worship for millennia. To each crystal is wed a Vestal, who spends her lifetime in steady prayer. Vestalings, girls chosen as successors to the Vestals, go to live in the temples. They leave its premises only very rarely. And so, to a Vestal, the temple is also a home.
Flower garden with no boys allowed.
Be quiet, Ring-a-Bell. So, you were inside the temple ever since you became a Vestaling? It was quite rare to leave, save for a few public rites each year. Does that mean you were all alone? Wasn't it hard? I was not alone, no. The Mother Vestal, my predecessor, raised me to serve in her place. And there were the Acolytes. They would go into town and purchase all we needed. But you left for this journey. I guess that's proof it's important. No, even so, I had never intended to leave the temple. Never intended any of this.
We got... Oh, hold on. Grab an item from my town over here. Oh, is it over here? Yes, it's in here. It's the sub-quest that we can take. So let's see what's going on over here as well. Oh, God. Do I need to keep saying the art in this game is, like, pretty as fuck? Because, Jesus. It really is.
Ah, good day!
Anyway, let's talk to the
I
Frenchie.
believe this is our first meeting, yes? Erutis Profiteer, chairman of the
Profiteer.
Camera and Profiteer Merchantry.
Forgot.
At your service.
That was his surname.
How kind of you to pay me this visit. Now, what is it you are needing today? We are the only purveyor of water licensed by the king himself, and we take pride in our product. No effort is spared in providing the cleanest, freshest water possible. The results are clear. Water humor, yes? But I have lost the time again. I have appointments waiting, my friends. Let us speak again soon. Guard! Our honored guests are leaving. See they are seen out. Have a refreshing day.
What's going on over here? Well, it's under the management of the Commer and Profiteer Merchantry. Unauthorized withdrawal of well water is a prosecutable offense. If you want a free drink, go to the Oasis. Nope, hold on. We need to go over here to the well.
Feeling parched. Can we stop for a drink of water?
You, stop! This well is property of the Commer and Profiteer Merchantry. Unauthorized withdrawals are strictly prohibited.
Withdrawals? There are people out here going thirsty!
No, there are peasants going thirsty. If you want a free drink so badly, go join the other rabble at the Oasis.
Jeez, fine. Let's go to the Oasis then. Fuck. What's going on over here?
Help! Someone!
What's wrong?
Thieves! I've been robbed!
What?
They took my water, my pack, even the camel I rode in on. They took everything! That man from the merchantry didn't say anything about this. He told me to come here, said it was safe. How am I supposed to survive if I have to risk my life every time I need water?
Try to stay calm. Do you know where these thieves are now?
They're right behind you!
Huh?
Let's see. 2, 4, 6, maybe 40 in all? That's quite the little band they've assembled.
We'll take care of this, sir. You go ahead. Get out of here!
Hey! Just what are you doing? Letting a good mark go? Our good mark, mind!
We couldn't stand to watch you cowards just do as you pleased.
You have to stop this. Drop everything you've stolen and leave this place at once!
What's this, then? Who are they? I've got no word of this lot. Leave it out, it's too hot for this. Change of plans, boys. We're done here.
Wait! Leave the goods you stole!
Not familiar with how thieving works, then? I'm cross enough already. And to heck with this thirst. The needles in my throat are driving me mad. I need a drink. This anger won't leave me till this thirst has. We're out, boys!
Hey! I said wait!
Stop this! I feel the same, but they're too many. We can't take them head on.
Too many. We only saw one. But I know what they mean. Anyway. That hasn't stopped us before. When has that ever stopped us? That, you know, we were outnumbered. We gotta follow them over here into the ruins. We got ourselves another dungeon. We're 2 levels over the cap, so I'm feeling pretty confident that we can just run this pretty simply. Boink. Let's get these guys. Boink. I'll attack you. We'll put a blizzard on all of you, because I'm pretty sure you're all weak to that, and it is... just hit this. Whoa, yeah, that's fine. We're good. Oof. Okay, never mind, actually. I thought that would be a 1/3, but not quite. Oh shit, all of our special moves are ready, except his. I can save those for a rainy day. I.e., probably the boss fight. Going. Alright. Display the map, please. I need to keep an eye out for this treasure chest. Oop. That's a staircase. Oop! Oh god, right. This thing. Sandworm. We gotta kill this thing. Good. Yeah, sure. Easy peasy. I am over level. Yeah, shit, man. My gear is too good and my level is too high. It's like, it's a combination. This stream's probably gonna be pretty breezy.
What's going on?
Actually, if I'm just gonna use the, if I'm gonna use the same stacks for these next teams, like grinding out these guys, I can probably just set to auto battle myself. I don't use that too often, but it's pretty handy. Let me see about that. Here we go. What updated in the journal, if I may ask? Oh, okay, just like all kinds of stuff. Tutorials, new character bios, stuff like that. Doink. Like that fucking dude. Yeah, I don't need the recap. We just saw it happen. Okay, so we just got fucked up by a dungeon trap. That's not good. Forgot to be tricky with that.
My eyes! I can't see! Mind gas. Where is it coming from? Be careful, everyone. This is clearly a trap. Our aim is completely shot.
We can't go rushing into melee attacks with Brave.
Don't want to miss and then have to just stand there turn after turn.
Still, even blind, I can see the core of a woman's heart clear as day. The things that really matter can't be seen by the eye.
Ring a bell. Stop spouting gross nonsense and watch where you're stepping. Even when you're not blind, you can't see past your big fat mouth. Idea, don't go stomping it. Not again. Where are those eye traps?
So we've all been infected with blind. Luckily, we have a white mage to deal with this. Tiz, if you would kindly get all those fixed up. Thank you very much. You don't want to be blinded. That's a pretty bad case scenario. Yeah, then you just miss all your attacks. It's pretty miserable. Point. Whee! Alright. Let's head further into it. Ah! Man, they got me again, but it's okay. It was worth it for 1,500 money, you gotta understand. For that much money? For the low price of 16 MP, I can cure that real quick. Ooh. Damn it. And the poison. Sheesh. Now I gotta cure that. Everybody's getting inflicted by something or other. Ooh, close one. Doesn't that nullify some status? Let me check that. Nullifies sleep. And nobody's really fallen asleep yet. I can keep that around, but I'm not gonna use it just yet. Wait, no, I need to go to magic. Okay, there we go. Easy peasy. Temple of Wings will be at the south of Anjan. That's great. No, I'm doing a side quest right now. Leave me be. I need the full map. Give me the full map in like a second. Oakley dokley, easy as pie. Yes, to the fight. Take it back now. Oh yeah, there's also probably like a hidden passage somewhere on this floor, but I can't be arsed to find it half the time. Going. There we go. Woo! Okie dokie. Lore. Oh yeah, I should probably change the positions on the autoplay cast more often. Strike that fruity pose, gay boy, or straight boy, gay straight boy. Ring a bell. Me fumbling over every word imaginable there. Beef is always well and good. Okay, you're just gonna poison us both? Lovely. Lovely. That's just delightful. Oh, right, Tiz is a white mage, though, so, like, he immediately recovers his status after each battle. I forgot about that. That's really handy, actually. Is that, like, a passive? Oh yeah, self-healing, which automatically cures poison, blind, and silence after a battle. That's really fucking good. Whenever I switch off this class, I might keep that on him, because, like, damn. Anything over? Oh, hold on. Big passage. We found one. I'll see what's going on in there in a minute. Doink. There we go. You have been dealt with. That's a thief's knife. Anybody, like, benefit from that right now? You? That's a B rank for you. No, that lowers your attack. It does increase your accuracy. Oh, but if we put it in the left hand, there we go. Now we're cooking. Any hoodles. I'm gonna turn the encounter rate down a little bit, just because I don't mind grinding, you know, but we're already a little bit ahead of the curve. And I don't want things to get too easy. That is a locked chest. I can't hit that right now. Plus, these guys are doing, like, no damage. They are not a threat in the slightest. Get me. Yahoo. Yes, that is the way. It's worse from here. I do need to sell some stuff, because I've been getting a lot of items that I don't need from my shop. I don't need these yet. I don't have this job yet. I don't particularly like using that job, so I'll just sell all these for extra moolah. Whole bunch of ingredients I don't really need. Doink, doink. Let me see how much. Let me see that equipment actually. Bastard. That you actually. I already gave you that. I need that. That dropped your attack. Wait, I already have one. What am I doing? Hold on. I already have one of those. What am I doing lollygagging in the shop? I thought I did. Apparently I don't. What's the optimum? Oh, the optimum's what I get. Oh, maybe that was the stock. Maybe that was how much they had. I'm stupid. My bad. I don't really need it though. It's fine. Let me go to the left. Man, even at 50%, they still pop up pretty free. Just a little bit. If I really wanted to grind though, I could put it up to 2. Like, get me out. Here we go. I should probably, I think the strategy is to wait until the gas stops spitting and then get it. However, my monkey brain sees treasure and I'm like, ooh, give it to me now. Which is not really the best thing to do. What was that thing? Thief's gloves or something? What's that? I actually don't know what it is. Oh yeah, it was a thing. Yeah, thief gloves. Raises your chance to steal. I don't really need the steel, I'm gonna be honest. Not yet. I'm not too desperate. Get me out of here. And since we're about to... They usually put a save guy right before the boss, so I'm going to turn off auto battle as soon as we get down there. Boing. Or I guess not down there, but over there. Doink. What was the auto battle button? Right, it's in the little sub menu. Can we get a zoom out on this, actually? Can we get a zoom out? No, I guess not. But oh, wait, no, it was about to happen. Fuck. I'm impatient. I'm impatient as fuck. It's fine. God, the art in this game is so fucking pretty. I, like, literally, I'm off. God. Anyway, we're in the Den of Thieves. We need to talk to this guy, see what's up with him. What's your problem?
What's this now? The ones from the Oasis, is it? You're the rat sneaking about the place?
Why do you persist in these awful deeds? You must return the articles you stole!
One of you muzzle this dog's yapping, would you?
Whoa.
Be a friend. And what? Don't tell me you came all this way just to vomit a few platitudes out on my floor. This place is nothing but sand and hypocrites. Drives a man mad. And this thirst. These daggers in my throat. All the water in the desert can't dull their edge.
The people you robbed at the Oasis were thirsty too. They risked their lives to get at that water, and you—
spare me the lecture. You come to convert me, set me on the straight and narrow, teach me to follow the rules, be a good little sheep, live an honest life? Out here, honest lives end quick. The desert's a beast, and it's always hungry. The city's no different. There are only two kinds of folk in this world, make no mistake. The takers and the taken from. My worthless parents were easy marks. Textbook victims. And still, they grit their teeth and tried hard as they could to get through each day. Till the day came they couldn't feed a family of 3. So they cut loose their kid and disappeared.
They just left you?
The city just took and took till they had nothing left. Their own brat became a burden. So they dumped him like a bag of sand. Daft, eh? Absolutely stupid. If surviving means pinching from other folk, I'll happily join the takers.
Are you sure they left because you were a burden to them? Maybe they swallowed their tears and left you in the city, in hopes that you, at least, could find happiness there.
Aye. Or maybe they left me because they didn't have the guts to kill me themselves. You don't know a stinking thing about them.
You're right. I don't know their reasons. But they do. If they're still alive, you can go and ask them. You can track them down and make them explain themselves. Make them answer for their choices. You can yell and scream and fight as long as you like. As long as it takes. You can work on forgiving them. But you haven't done any of that. You've stayed here sulking and festering all your life. That's far dafter to me!
My throat! This accursed thirst, it's worse than ever. You, this is your fault, you smug, delusional, self-righteous little lambs make me sick. I'll take everything from you. Oi, Chief! Kent, get your horns in here.
I assume your calling me means this conversation is over.
Aye, that's enough words. I'm choking on this lot's hypocrisy. I want them stripped to the bone!
I care nothing for your reasons, and still less for your ideals. My assistance hinges only on the weight of your coin purse.
She's heavy enough. You'll have your pay.
Then we've a contract, and you will have your money's worth.
Alright, let's get in there. Woo! God, it really is worth it to, like, see all the side quests through. Like, they really do add so much to the world of this game. Anywho. We got some guys to examine, AO, before we really start the battle. Let me do that. Examine Kint and the Jackal. See what their health's looking like. Let's protect the DS because everybody seems to target her for some reason. Nearly 4,000 health, no weaknesses. Okie dokie. Going. Good call! The first attack was on Nadia. Alright, another 4,000 health. Gotcha. Okie dokie. Let's get down the brass tacks. Doink. Bap. Oh, didn't even do that. Nice. Good first hit. Yeah, we're like hitting for like 100 per thing. I think we're fine. I think we're good for these guys. Yeah, we can use a special attack, sure. We'll see how much that does. And I'll use Ring of Bells once the song on hers is about to run out, so I can keep the boons. That's how that works.
You end here!
Woo! I didn't notice until now it's the thing I have equipped for fucking cast off. That's funny as hell. Whoa! That's a fourth of his health. That's awesome. We love to see it. Oh, you stole my potion? I have like 25 of those. Get real. Yep. What's the health looking like? Yeah, you're about halfway done already. That's pretty good. Doink.
My contract ends here. I'll take my leave.
Oh.
What? Chief, I don't understand.
Your odds are poor, and I don't take poor clients.
Go then! They all abandoned me in the end.
He just walks out. Oh, brother. Doink. Let's do a default on you. And then, let's cure everyone. Doink. Damn, he stole 2 of those bitches. I didn't even realize. Doink. Let's get Ring of Bells special worked out. Let's do a level 3 on that.
Don't blink.
Here we go. Bada boom. Yahoo! Best character theme in the game. Alright, you just signed your death warrant, buddy. Leaving yourself open for 3 turns. Yeah, that silence is pissing me off, so... Oh wait, I don't have a thing to cure that. Let's use an item. It's Echo Words, yes. Oink. Jeez, nice dodge. Won't last you forever, though. Damn, the mages are doing 1 physical damage. Who would have thought? Perry, you really need to think this shit through. Oh yeah, also now's probably a good time to mention that the band who did all the music for this game, Linked Horizon, they actually do have like they did like a live concert at one point, and there are vocal versions of a lot of these tracks, and they're really good. Definitely recommend seeking them out. They're good stuff, all of them. Oh man, Ring of Bells MP is not looking too much. Let's pop an ether for it, just in case. I don't actually know. Oh, he's almost dead? Never mind. We're fine. We can heal up after the fact. We'll still pop an ether for it.
A fitting end. Everything taken away. So thirsty.
Easy peasy. Okay, give me that asterisk so we can see the thief ability. Woo! Now we can steal. High agility, can act early in a turn, favors daggers. It's a decent class, but not one that I'm like itching to really like pursue. That being said, I might put a Dia on it for a little while, just to, we already got her pretty high level.
Look at all this? And every bit of it's stolen, no doubt. We need to get these back to their owners.
You'll want to have a look at this first. It's rather stunning.
Oh. Raising the price of water an additional 20% beginning 14 days ago. The streets, they are full of people too poor to afford it. The sense of panic grows by the hour. That self-righteous fool of a prime minister comes to demand the price be lowered day after day. It will not be long now till the masses reach their limit. The poor will have no choice but to go to the oasis. That is where you will wait, armed and ready. Steal everything, and above all else, do not let them at the water. Your task is to ensure all of Anchime is terrified of the oasis. Give them a welcome they will never forget. In time, they will understand that if they wish to survive, they will be buying the merchantry's water, whatever the price. But see you keep your mouth shut, yes? No one must know of our collaboration on this matter. If you're found out, the deal is cut off. Your head will be next. Y profitir.
Then...
Those thieves were under the employ of the Cammer and Profiteer merchantry.
And the people suffering? Did it mean nothing to them so long as they reaped a profit? Despicable!
Seems I've found another entry for my black as pitch list. This is unforgivable. We have to stop them! The people will continue to suffer as long as these degenerates hold the kingdom's water ransom. I say we storm the place and set this matter straight right now!
Yeah, I mean, sounds like as good a plan as any. Let me do what I said I would set out to do. Let's put you on thief for a little while, girly. But I love the outfit for the night is the thing. Oof. Just a bit unfortunate that we're gonna be leaving that to dry up for a while, but it's fine. We gotta change your equipment too, though. Just optimize it. Oh right, I have the bow. That would be pretty good for this class, huh? That drops your defense by 2. Awesome. I'll get rid of the helm, just for the helm of it. We will. Anyway, I need to get out of here, and I need to get out of here fast. Let me pop one of these bad boys, and we'll be out in no time. We gotta head back to Anchime for the last little part of this subquest, of course, so let's go over there. Ow. Of course, they put me on the left side, the side I don't really want to be on, because everything of interest is on the right side, but all the shops are over here, so, you know, it evens out. Woo! Speaking of shops, y'all got anything that I can't get from the other guy? No? Okay, cool. Just checking. Good to know. Oh, this one might be good for Teza, actually, because that gets his physical attack. Not that I need that especially. But if I'm going to continue to do that, if I'm going to continue to accidentally do that, then I might as well invest slightly. Help it go down a little easier when I do it. Blink, blink. Oh, right, I remember this. I think you have to come in at night. Because, like, the marker is here, but it's not showing just yet. We're just gonna wait that out just for a minute. Oh, never mind. I just have to walk up to his place.
Remunerations for the lost caravan? It was stolen, along with my supplies and my camels.
And this is not my responsibility, eh? You failed to protect your investments. You! We had a contract, my friend. The provisions for loss and damages were clearly written in the fine print.
Even so, I can't be made to pay for the damages when I've just had all my possessions stolen. I'll be out on the streets.
This is not my concern. You will pay. Or, if you prefer, I can be asking your wife for this money.
Wait, please! Leave my family out of this!
That's enough!
This dude needs
Why are you
French
here?
lessons from John
Eavesdropping,
Quinlan.
are you?
He's just doing the Brock Monsieur from Mario and Luigi thing, where he like just puts on the accent and just replaces a lot of like things with like the Z's.
Sir,
This sound.
you don't owe this rotten band of fraudulent crooks a single peeg. You
I feel this joke is not funny. I have business with this gentleman. We have no time for baseless accusations.
Then what of accusations with concrete proof?
Oh?
The note.
And
Y'all were
just what
colluding.
is that, huh?
A little souvenir snatched from the lair of the thieves prowling the oasis of late. It bears your signature, Chairman, as well as your orders to attack any citizens approaching the oasis.
What? Then when they... And you were planning to rob me now a second time!
Ah, this day. No luck at all. I suppose this is a result of trusting that useless urchin to perform a simple task.
Then you don't deny it? Release the city's wells to the public then, immediately!
I beg your pardon? Just who are you to be issuing the orders, girl? As I told you before, this is a business. If you are too poor, this is your problem. Stupid enough to be tricked, your problem. Don't like it? Go earn some money, eh?
Money, money, money. These are human lives. Oh, this is useless. I'm shutting you down right now.
We will be seeing about that. Sigma Kint, I have work for
I
you.
forgot his name was Sigma.
Paying work, I assume?
You! From the Thieves' Den! You'd help this crook?
I don't know why you're so surprised about this, Tiz. He said whoever's paying him, he'll help
Provided
out.
his pockets are heavier than yours, yes. I care nothing past that. Irutus Profiteur, Merchant of Death. Do we have an agreement?
But of course! And I'm feeling generous today. Kill them all, and I'll earn a bonus!
Contract established. You'll have your money's worth.
Alright, another boss. Add him to the pile. Kinda sounds like Chris Parnell, actually. Probably just a coincidence. Right, you only have martial arts on you. That way, I believe, yes, you still have the same stats, so I don't need to re-examine you. Let's get the Profiteer. Then we can... I didn't notice the staff is just the staff that I gave Tiz is literally just a fucking stick. No fancy design or anything. I don't know why that's funny. Can we slow that down a little? Okay, 4,500, not a bad, not an impossible amount. You gotta stick it to him. Cool. Does this do anything? Does Stomp do anything with your current setup, Vidia, or is that just... Let's see. Wait! Can I do this too? I guess. Nope, yeah. Of course, most of the bosses are immune to statuses, because this ain't Fuga Melodies of Steel. They're not generous like that. You just gotta lock in. Doink. Doing some decent damage. How are we looking? Yeah, they got some pretty decent amounts. Nobody's gonna steal anything, so they can't heal themselves. guard him a little. Doink. Ha! Good on me. Ow! Ow! Damn! Bring him back. Bring a bell him back. But now I'll put you at 200. So long as they don't, like, pull some shit and hit him twice with the coins again, I think... I forgot this guy actually does pack a little bit of money. Good. Well, brave with you. For that one. And then we'll do sort of a straggler heal on everybody else to catch them all up to the top. God, just a flat rate of 300, even if you're defaulting, huh? Sheesh! I forgot you're kind of an asshole like that. Not just in personality, but in battle, too. Sure. Doink. Let's get some thunder. Thunder! We will cure. God, you're defaulting again, huh? You know anything else other than save up your attack and then double up? Double up like you're in a fucking Rhythm Heaven minigame. Doink, doink. God, it's not looking too hot. Actually, it is looking pretty hot. We got about halfway down on Hint. If I lock in on him, maybe we can get something done here. Oh, ring a bell. What's that I see? Your special is ready. We get to hear that wonderful track again. Don't mind if I...
Our agreement ends here.
Oh, you're leaving?
This is
okay,
what your
cool.
money buys.
What? I've paid you a small fortune!
Any further, and I'll be placing my life on the line. That bears a surcharge of 51.2 billion Pig.
That's not a surcharge! It's a national budget! You're mad!
Then this is farewell. Best of luck.
This is fraud! I'll see you reported for this!
There you go.
Get lost!
Well, now we're unfortunately wasting this on a guy who's defending, so it's probably not going to do too much. Yeah, no, that's about as much as a normal attack. Oof, that's rough. Let's cure the allies. I forgot he does that bit in both boss fights. That really, that kind of got me. Okay. Hold on. Oh, okay. No, I need to save that. That's a really good one. Curadia specifically, she's kind of lagging a little. I think that is magic, so I'll put it on a D to see how that goes. Nope, it's still a flat rate. God. Okay. In that case. Make sure it deals all the harm. Boing. And that. What's your health looking like? Okay, we're about in the back half of the fight. Ring a bell, get healed. We just need you above 300 so you don't get, you know, you don't get too fucked up. There we go. Very good. Boing. Yes, good. That should be good. Yeah, he's gonna default. But Onyx's tower is good enough to where I can... Yep, I need the Brave Thunder on that. Yeah. Do it twice. You need you to heal twice. If you could please get one on Ring a Bell, one on Dia. Very nice. Thank God he hasn't doubled up in a while, you know? Oof. Oh, we can just kill him here. It's fine. Go, 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 go. Easy.
Money! All my money! My...
Rip Bozo? Easy peasy. Damage dispersion. That's a pretty good ability if I remember correctly, because that just makes it so if you're hit with a heavy attack, it just splits it among the party. So it doesn't hit as hard. Or something like that. I need to check the fine print. Either way, we got the merchant. I never use this one. It's probably good, but I don't really feel the need for it. This game is pretty generous with money as it is. So like, But I'm sure it's a fine job.
Murgurgur, I'm still just livid! I never knew people this unbelievably foul even existed!
Yeah, I need to play
I'm just
Metaphor
glad
at some
we managed
point. Like,
to root out
I
the
am
ones causing
actually
Enchant's people such
genuinely
suffering.
interested in that game.
And just look at these papers! It's proof of one crime after the next.
I can only pray this will make life here a bit less difficult.
At the risk of repeating myself, you'll want to have a look at this.
Oh boy. Notice of change in location for periodic reports regarding the ongoing water price fixing conversation. Approach the door. The Grand Mill works rare at precisely 0030 hours. Knock 5 times at 2-second intervals. Ensure you're not followed.
No signature this time. A memo of profiteers, perhaps?
Whatever it is, it stinks. The merchantry might not be the only snakes involved in this scheme.
It bears checking. Let's have a look for ourselves at the mill tonight.
I mean, I'm already here. Alright, it's already laid out. The mill, the mill. That's in the max. Blank. Hold on. Oh, village update. Oh, just getting some gifts. Okay. I can trade those in for more money later. Yay. Yep, hold on. Oh, actually, I think, yeah, that's about where, yeah, we can't do more of that quest right now. So for now, I guess we can go to the Wind Temple and advance the main plot if I have to.
Do you feel that?
Monsters. Monsters roaming here, and quite a few.
Inside the temple? How? What happened to this place, Agnes?
The Crystal of Wind was swallowed up in darkness.
Darkness.
Yes, at the chasm in Kaldisla. It opened at the same time the crystal lost its light, and the dark that consumed it continues to breed more darkness still. I expect that Font of Shadows is to blame for drawing these creatures here.
Not good.
Yet we've no choice. Keep vigilant as we proceed. A moment's distraction could prove fatal.
Okie dokie. Oop, new party chat. Let's get that in here. What was daily life here like for you, Agnes? Life in the temple? The Acolytes and I offered our prayers to the crystal every day without fail. Oof, no days off? The sole purpose for the Vestal and Acolytes' existence is to see that those prayers go on unbroken. Let's see. Each day we would awaken with the sun and perform morning prayers. I couldn't drag myself out of bed that early. That's just about bedtime for me. Sure, because you're out philandering all night. So if you wake up at dawn, when do you go to sleep? Our days ended with the sun setting.
Well, sounds very disciplined. Harsh, even. Perhaps, but I cherished it. Even now, I long to return to that life dearly.
Wind charm. What's that? What does that do for me? Hello, Aerie. I forgot to heal! I forgot to go to sleep! Everybody's still fucked! That's not good. A charm that suppresses wind. I'll heal them all up, but my MP is still not looking too hot. Now you may be thinking, Perry, why don't you just go back to the town? I'm lazy. And I can make it through to the fucking save point with what I have. I'll be fine.
What's all this on the floor?
The Crystallist scriptures.
Oh, what sort of things do they say?
Dauntless Seeker, offer your prayers unto the crystals. So too shall the Vestal, in accordance with the teachings. Their resplendent light shall cleave a path through darkest night and banish fear from every shadow. The scriptures have been passed down through more than 2 millennia, since the founding of the Orthodoxy. The excerpt I gave is among their most important passages.
I've heard it. From one of the old shepherds, when I was young.
It's that famous then? I've never read them, nor heard them quoted.
It looks as if someone tried to carry them away from here.
The Acolytes. They were women of exceptional faith. I expect they came here desperate to protect these writings.
This stain upon the floor. I'm afraid it's blood.
Yeah, shit was just going down out here. Oof. Alright. We gotta keep pressing on, though. Oh yeah, this is a level 14 dungeon? Yeah, I don't need to. I'm at level 17. I'm good. I don't need to prop up the encounter rate just yet. Even still, we got these guys. Arrow lanterns and gargoyles. Ring a bell, can you, like, get a reading on the gargoyles at least? I'm gonna hit them with blizzard magic regardless, but I just need, like, a read on what works best. Oh, air. Well, that's kind of a conundrum, because the arrow lanterns definitely heal from that. I guess I need to attack the arrow lanterns first, and then from there I can use just abilities. Fine. Yeah, they don't have to. It's fine. Anya's is fast asleep and silenced. This is not good. This is decidedly really fucking bad. Bonk. Okie dokie then. All done. What do we got? High potion. Pretty good. Or at least it would be if I didn't have a dedicated healer. You know, it's so good to have these. Turbo ether. That's pretty good. Right, I wanted to check Ring of Bell. You don't have level 2 black magic yet? When does that unlock in this? Oh, wait, no, you do. I guess I misread the thing then. My bad. Oh. Wait, since when did these things go up to level 14? I don't remember that. Huh. Damn. Okay. I'm pretty sure it only went up to level 10 in the original and Bravely Second, but maybe it's been a while and I have forgotten the finer details. That's probably it. Oh, dude, big guy. Can we get a read on that? Thank you. I'm going to assume air magic will work in this part. Yep. No problem there. But it's weak to water. Good, good, good. Okay, notice, notice. Oh! You do the same things you just did. Do that again, as I say in some other quarters. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to examine him again. I didn't need that. It's fine. Okay. Ooh. There is arrow. Damn, not quite. He's not falling asleep. Ring-a-bell is not the Eeper. I'm sorry to say. Get out of my sight. We need to inspect these disheveled places.
This is terrible.
It's like a storm swept through in the middle of supper. What are these scraps of cloth?
Habits.
Huh? Oh, I'm so sorry.
They belong to the acolytes who lived here. They were tasked with looking after me. I owe them all so much.
Where have they gone?
Oof. That's rough. They really do like sell how the fucking how it's just like it's all gone to shit in here, man. We still got more guys to fight. This is a 50% encounter rate. I think they've jacked it up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. What do you even have that I can steal? I'm curious. Let's do thunder, and then let's do arrow. Should probably be good. Desert Rose. Don't know what that is. I mean, I can assume. I don't know like the finer details of what that might have right now. No. Okay, so it's like a special thing. Boink. Okay. Let me check. Oh, it's one of these? Okay. Nah. Material imbued with the power of the earth. That's all fine and dandy. Don't really need it though. Not right now. I'm good. I'm full. I'm satisfied after a nice, succulent meal. Anything over here? No? Okay. Yeah, everybody seems fine. I don't think we need the heal right now. Kill that man. And kill that man too. God, we're doing so good. Oh shit, right. I'll get to you in a second, Mr. Owl. I don't even know if I have the qualifications for that yet. But God, if I do, I'll sure try to weather them. Dude, Mithril Rod. How's that doing? That is like double. Oh, I'll take that, sure. Happily. You like the qualifications. You startled me for nothing. Go on then. Shoo. Okay. We'll have to come back for that if we get that class. That's not something we need to concern ourselves with right now. Nice, we're out. Give me that wake up bell, not to be confused with my guy ring a bell. Woo! Man, when you turn down the encounter rates, these dungeons are short.
Just awful. It's in complete chaos.
Yet swallowed up in silence. And in that stillness, grief. This place is steeped in sadness.
The women here made themselves a human shield, that I might get away.
And now, all of them gone.
Yet, I haven't the leisure to send them on, or to mourn them. I'm not allowed even the luxury of grief. They sacrificed themselves that I might protect the crystal. I'll not betray them, I swear it. No matter what happens.
Surely, you can allow yourself to grieve.
I pray for them, that they may know peace. But for now, I must press onward. The crystal altar is just beyond. Follow me.
Okie dokie. Oof. Oh, give me that. What do I mean, give me that? That's a shortcut. I mean, always good to have a shortcut. Always good to get a little extra battling. Especially when you get to hear more of this wonderful battle theme. Which has an extended version that is never played in the game, but I might put that on the pre-stream at some point, because it's really fucking good. Unreasonably good to the point where it's like, why didn't you put this extended version of the battle theme in the game? Would have been nice. Especially in the later half where the game gets a little long in the tooth, but we'll get there, we'll get there. No need to start harping on about that now. How good is the Mithril Dagger? It's lesser. It's so lesser. But actually, what if... It's... actually, no, it kind of is. It is kind of worse, even with the dual wield. Put the iron bow back on! Yeah, put me in the tent, please. I need the rest. 500?! I mean, I have 8,000 gold. I can afford it, but like... I could just go back to town and sleep for 20. Ugh. Whatever. It's convenient. It's convenient. Oh, that is like double, but it's really expensive. I'll put that on Adia though, because I think that would be really funny to make her even more powerful. Just like being this cracked this early in the game. Don't mind if I do. And I'll just go ahead and sell everything I'm not currently using. Oh, this is a quarter of 10,000. Oh yeah, I have all these elemental items that I should probably start using because they're good damage. And they give me them regularly thanks to my village. How's my village holding up, actually? No updates? Got it. Nice! We love a good crit. Jesus! 400 damage from Adia. This was a good investment. This was a very good investment. This stream is not gonna have any friction whatsoever. Alright, we're at the altar. That is one poopy ass crystal.
It's enormous!
Even hearing the stories, I'd never expected.
Hello. How you doing, Crystaline?
No! Its light is dimmer still than when I left. I've watched over the crystal all my life, but this... I've never seen this.
We need to release it from the darkness. Agnes, you know what to do, don't you?
The Mother Vestal, my predecessor, showed me as a child. A right to cleanse the crystal of any evil to befall it. I'm to sharpen my focus to a single point and align my breathing to the thrum of the crystal's natural rhythm. Every Vestal to come before me has poured her prayers into the crystal. The time has come to draw upon that store of will and awaken it.
You do your office proud. Now for
to the final step. The Vestal Garb. Right. Without that to serve as a conduit, you won't be able to set the crystal to resonating. The Mother Vestals was stored in the reliquary. Lead the way. Once we have that, we can begin the rite of awakening.
Okie doke. We gotta go get the Vestal Garb first, right? Can't forget that. Whee!
That's the garb you need?
Yes, this is it. But the dark has beaten us here.
Oof. It is in fact shredded.
Oh, look at it. It's in tatters. And it must have been such a beautiful piece.
It may not serve its function in this state, yet no other set remains to us. What now, then? We can't perform the rite without it.
Why not give it a try as is? Even without its sacred power, the frock is deliciously holy.
God, I need to beat this guy to death.
Stop talking, Ring-a-Bell.
If this garb is destroyed,
Oh, God.
can we make a new
What a
one?
character this brings.
A set of holy vestments used in some miraculous ritual? Sure, Tiz. Let me ask my tailor.
No, he's right. That's it. We must speak with the old sage of the Yuliana Woods.
Ugh, do we have
He
to?
has seen to the creation of the Vestal's garbs and other ceremonial
forgot he
tools
was
for
this soon.
generations. There's no finer craftsman. I met him only once, as a small child together with the Mother Vestal. More than a decade has passed. I cannot say whether he is still there, or even alive, but if he can make us a new set of vestments, why are we still standing around talking?
I've never heard of these woods. Where are they? How will we get there?
I recall the forest being uncommonly dense. Also, there was a lake.
If it's large enough to float a ship, I'll land us there. Now, what of the ladies of Yuliana? Are there many ladies?
Ignore him. Can we be certain this lake hasn't rotted through like the oceans? That's not how I fancy ending my life.
Well, what does Ring-a-Bell's journal have to say on the matter?
Let's have a look. Ah, here we are. Yuliana, yes. The hidden heart of an ancient wood, northeast of Ansheim.
Given the book's owner, I half expected some note about the lack of women there.
Women or no, that's our next destination.
Indeed, but since we're going, let's hope for ladies.
Fucking hell, man. Ring-a-Bell is so lucky that Spike Spencer has given, like, maybe one of the funniest performances for some of these lines, because good god. He says it all with such suaveness. Okay, where's Yuliana again? It's over to the right, over in the, yep, over there, in the woods. We gotta go talk to that old fuck. Let me go over there. Woo! Is this it? Thereabouts, yeah. However, you need to here first. Get by the pier. Get to his dingy little shack. Oh. God, maybe I will wait for Bravely Second to get a remaster like this one, because like I want to stream Bravely Second really
This feels
badly,
familiar.
but the HD
been
upscale
ages.
of the visuals
This is
here
it.
is so good, and having to go from that to the original 3DS resolution for Second might be like a bit too much of a downgrade for me. After
We were
seeing
here.
this like that,
The
you
Mother
know?
Vestal, I, and Olivia.
Oof.
Was that strange, distant groaning here then, too? Or am I the only one who's thoroughly unsettled right now?
You're not alone. The lack of women here is positively chilling.
Though it seems someone lives here.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought I heard something. This place draws few visitors, I fear, and me fewer still. So, to whom do I owe this pleasure?
Who voices you again? You sound so familiar. I need to check.
I am Agnes Oblige, sir. That's
Little Agnes, is it? Oh, you have grown, child.
Dave Mallow. I recognize the name, but I don't know from what.
You were scarce more than a little sprout when your predecessor brought you here.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't recognize any of these rules.
Now look at you. A fine woman you've become. Fine and plump and pleasantly jiggly.
Can we like put rocks in his pockets and sink him into the ocean?
Ugh, lovely. It's a geriatric ring-a-bell.
Then you are indeed the sage I seek. I fear I do not remember your name, sir.
Oh, we are a lot alike in that, my dear. Not many people around these parts to call me by it. Whatever it was, Sage will do just fine by me. It is what the last Vestal called me. At her heels, you. Thage, you'd call. A more charming little echo I've never heard.
Well, I am glad to have found you.
Feels rather good to hear a pretty young thing like you was looking for me. Seems I've not quite lost my charm. Now, you called yourself Vestal. I take it that means the last Vestal is...
Yes, sir. Her tenure as Vestal ended 5 years ago. Her life, a year later.
I see. A sad loss for all of us. She was fair, but firm. Very firm.
We shall be needing an in-depth account, good sage. Also, a briefing on any wild women of the woods.
God, a match made in hell.
Stop talking. Just stop.
You've quite the following, my dear. I had thought the Vestals forswore all contact with the outside world.
They are assisting me in my task.
Oh, assistance, eh? I see. Oh, and such colorful characters they are. I've kept you out here long enough. Come inside. I see. Well, that's quite the story. You've been brave to come this far, Agnes.
I'd not have managed on my own. I owe Tiz a great debt.
Well, perhaps it is we've come to the harrowing.
The harrowing?
The swelling dark is a harbinger, lad, as is the fall of the temples, the dulling crystals, the great chasm.
It is the Vestal's calling to see that darkness purged. I must awaken the 4 crystals.
Awaken them?
Absolutely astonishing!
Huh? What?
I took the liberty of stealing a peek at the ladies' fashions you've assembled in the next room, good sir. Each is a beauty fit to outshine the next. Their allure had me spellbound. Spellbound, I tell you.
I'm impressed a man of your scant years can properly appreciate them.
I would gladly talk the night away with a man of your genius.
They're a matched pair.
As I said, match made in hell.
Ring a bell, please. We're in the middle of an important discussion.
As am I, my friend. This is art, romance. You'll come to understand in a few years. And as I recall, we didn't come here to talk. We came to procure Vestal garb as quickly as possible. While you were chatting, I searched. My efforts bore unexpected fruit, that's all.
So, you've come to me because of your need for new vestments, have you?
I have. The garb housed in the temple was lost to the darkness.
Those garbs are woven from rainbow thread. No substitute will suffice.
And is this thread something you keep on hand?
I fear not, my dear. The Vestal to wear the garb must procure the thread herself. It is tradition. The last Vestal of Wynn did so, as did her predecessor, and countless Vestals before. Even had I the thread used to craft the last Vestal's garb, I could not fashion it into aught of use to you.
I understand. Tell me where I must go.
Of course, my child. But come, the day is nearly spent. Stay the night. Oh, yes, if you girls would like, I would be happily obliged to make space in my own bed for you.
Oh, unacceptable.
Likewise.
Then let the two of us pass the night in ardent conversation.
Yes, please keep him occupied. I don't need him anywhere near us. Thank you. Oof.
Good morning. Slept well, I trust? Idea, was it? How about making a nip of breakfast now for an old man, eh?
What? Why should I cook for you?
Because a young beauty's home-cooked meal is far more appetizing than anything I might make myself, of course. Given her upbringing, I've grave doubts the Vestal could boil water, let alone cook. That leaves you.
Food can wait, Sage. Now the location of the rainbow thread, if you please.
Yes, please. I'll just
And
need to get
yes,
out of here.
jealous are you?
The location of the rainbow thread, if you please.
You're no fun at all. Very well then, you'll find the rainbow thread very deep in a cave that is far west of here.
Okie dokie, it's in the cave. We'll just head on over. Oh shit, they got a pig out here. Look at that fucking thing. Anyway, the party's out. How about a nip of breakfast for an old man? He cooks just fine. Quite. It was nothing especially fancy or out of the ordinary, but it went down fine. I thought it was really good, actually. Likewise, I wonder why he would have wanted you to cook for him, Medea. All alone out here in the woods. Maybe he missed the taste of the big city. When you put it that way, I feel bad for saying no. What sort of food do you like to cook, Medea? I haven't cooked enough to have a specialty or anything. But if I had to pick something, like a mean jam and butter omelet. I beg your pardon? Or whipped chestnut and sweet potato toast. Have you ever tried marshmallow and condensed milk risotto? No, but it sounds sweet. Painfully so. Yep, Mother and Father were left speechless by its amazing deliciousness. I'd be happy to whip some up for you next time. Right, next time. Alright, let's go over to the cave. Dude, I've been using heal all this whole time. You are so fucking behind the curve. Sorry to break it to you. Oh wait, no, I just need to walk over there.
This place holds nothing for us. Let's return to our task.
Oh, I thought this was the one. My bad. It's actually a little further to the left. They're like a... Oh, God, there is not a dock. Anywhere else. I gotta, like, walk the long way, right? Okay. Not an issue. It's just one of those things where it's like, you want to check. I know I made it sound like it was an issue, and that's because it actually is. I'm trying to be nice. Blizzard. Scats hate water. Boink. Boink. Oh, you're not dead? Damn. Get him out of here. Level up. I think we're now all at level 18. How's the recommended level in this place? In the Vestment Cave, huh? huh?
Ugh. What a dank, wretched place. Who knows what's lurking inside? Are we certain we'll find this thread in here?
I wouldn't put it past that sage to be pulling our leg. A slippery old fox, that one.
Said the slippery young fox.
The sage has aided Vestals for generations. Let us trust in him for now.
Then we've no reason to stand around debating. Let's press on.
Okie dokie. Levels 15 to 17. Okay, it's starting to creep up a little bit. I'll turn the encounter rate back up to a hundo. Like, what are we looking at here? What's the update? Quick equip with optimum wheel of... I have some of these. I've done some of these. I've literally done this one multiple times. I don't know why it's not doing this one for me yet. I'll switch a Dia back tonight. Doink. Equip. Doink. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I didn't keep enough swords on me. I'm stupid. Well, in that case, I just pressed the optimal button, so that should probably be fine for now. Put Thief back on Adia for now. Equip that. Doink. I do need to summon a friend eventually. That would probably be in my best interest if I want to. The scraps that they're giving me in the tutorial quest. Ugh! Horrible creatures. Yeah, let's get Friendbot on here, I guess. That's about as good as it can get. For me, when my network connection ain't working. Woo! Thank God he didn't miss. He don't miss! Ooh! Tits. Get ring a bell real quick. Or we can kill before it happens. White magic level 3. I'm barely using white magic level 2. Okay. Nothing down here? Why'd I even bother? Also, my village had an update. I should probably check on that. It's probably just more item drops, I don't think. Yeah, nothing's done quite yet. These all have inane times left on them. But I digress. You can share job levels with your friends. Select the building in the menu and try something. Yeah, man. If only anybody else I had was... I'll set one with you, though. That seems promising. You're like a few levels higher than me on that. Change equipment during battle? You can do that? Oh, yeah! I forgot! That's just a thing you can do. I never really see it particularly being useful. Oh. Oof. These guys are fucked up. We like... kill them. Yeah, I guess we can, huh? Not enough HP to self-cannibalize. Sorry, buddy. You're done. Get out of here. Poor bastard. Just wasn't powerful enough to eat himself. Wait. Ugh. Sound weird. Bada boom! Bada boom! Oh, neither of them are dead? Yeah, that's for sure. Boink. So the wolves are weak to fists and the butterflies are weak to arrows. That's pretty good, actually. I just have what I need right in front of me. boom. Boom. Oh, never mind, she's scared. Boom. Boing. 500 pig, see it. Thank you, Adia, darling honey. She's so good at this. And she tends to be pretty good at everything. Wait, no, don't punch your friends. Yet. Wait until we're out of battle. Then you can sock it to ring bell. Woo! Boom. Get out of there. What's up? I think this is just for stairs. Boom! Love a good crit in this house. They're not giving me too much, actually. I can probably turn the encounter rate down to a lofty 50. It'll be fine. Can you give me the full map again? Yeah, there was some stuff that I left in it. Easy peasy. Get me out of there. Thank you. Thank you. Remedy. And there's nothing down here. But I'm OCD and I want to fill out the map. So give me the one. Oh, it's just another staircase. Okay. Wait now. Damn. Get out of here. Woo. Damn, 5 chests? Here's one. What's the maid shell do? Give me that. 1 and 0. Raises magic defense. What do you have on right now? Nullify. Nah, that's more important. We can do that for ring the bell, though. Boom! Bada boom! God, it's so satisfying getting a good strategy in there and just one-turning them. Never fails to give a feeling of satisfaction. I'm gonna do a big gamble here and hope it pays off. Oh yeah, okay, we're set. Okay. That thread. Can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. Ah, I wanted that chest real badly. Do you got a group thing? Attack 1, attack 1. You have one. Attack 1. No. Well, you have magic. You can just attack them all normally without them being special. You are a healer. I don't think you have. No, you don't. Use your arrow magic then. If it kills, it kills. If it don't, it don't. If it's grown. Tough guys. Everybody's getting to level 20. Nice, healthy level. That looks like a secret path if I've ever seen one. It's not. You know it's not secret path. This over here because it's in plain sight. Plain sight. Going. Oof. Get it done. Easy. Easy. Not bad, not bad. Something over here. Bam, bam. Nice. Double thunder. Not on one. On all. I know it's less damage, but it's on all, so it's pretty good. And we'll do the same with you and Arrow. Okay, I accidentally hit one of them, but I don't feel like it. Easy breezy. Adia's about to level up her job. Pretty good. 1,000 peak obtained. That's also pretty good. That's about half of the. That's about double the cost of fucking merchant's tent at this point. Jesus Christ. Speak of the devil, and he shall arrive. You sure are fucking extorting me. Actually, my MP's looking pretty good. I don't need you. I'll save, though. That would be pretty wise. Ooh, very wise. I can just do this, though. And that's pretty good. Dude! Just let me do this. Get out of the way. Adia can handle this all on her own. Look at her go. Look at her go. That's my girl. Life Thief. That's the one where you steal HP, right? Pretty good, if so.
Ah! Look there! Is that the rainbow thread?
Oh, it's lovely! I'm shocked we actually found it here. Now, let's collect it and be quit of this place.
Wait, we're not alone.
A monster?
We got a big guy coming up. Ooh, the dragon! Oh, and the other boss theme, which is, like, so underappreciated compared to that of the name, which is still a really good boss theme, but this one is also incredible. Let's do Arrow. 5,000! Weak to water, noted. Oh. Damn! Okay, let's get some stuff going. Wait, what's Hidden Dragon again? Powerful attack at the end of the turn? Sure. Then we will, let's heal Ring a Bell a little, yeah?
This decides it.
Get her! Woo! 1,300? Awesome. See it? Oh! Oh, we got it made. He's already down to less than half his health. It's over. It's over. You're cooked. You're cooked. You're cooked. This turn is the end of you, I'm sorry to say. Easiest guy in the world. People say this game is hard. It gets real hard. Easiest shit in my life. Let's get it. Silence immunity support ability. Shit, I don't even need the other charm that I got before. Jeez. Nice.
Well, that was a surprise.
Why are you all so out of breath? Adia did all the work.
No one said anything about a monster. Did the old man know about this? If he knew and didn't tell us, he's awful. That would be lying. How could he put the Vestal in danger? Without her, who would perform the rites?
Be calm, Mary. Perhaps this was a trial of sorts. A test of my resolve and skill as Vestal. Regardless, we found what we came for. Let's return with the thread.
Okie dokie. But why walk all the way there, you know? Boink, boink. I need to buy more of these. They're so convenient. I just need to make sure I never run out of them. Give me that Earth Stone, please. Or Earth Drum, my bad. Alright, Yoyana, you old fogey. I got your damn thread. Oh shit, you got a save guy here as well? Oh, and a fox. A fox. Need something? I forgot you just talk. That's horrifying, frankly. It doesn't seem like you have anything I need, except maybe I can up my defenses. That looks to be best for Adia, if I'm not... Actually, wait, no, that's an E rank. Oh! It's fine. This is better anyway. Should've just bought this. I should've looked at all my options. That's on me. I got one chance to fuck everything up. Oh wait, you got a magic shop? What are you selling in magics? Nothing I don't already have. Fair enough. Whee! Here. Take the thread, make the thing.
Ah, back in one piece, are you? Very impressive.
Yeah, One Piece?
Then you did know. A word of warning might have helped you, old lech.
It's been so long since I set about crafting Vestal garb. I'd completely forgotten. I believe you were in a hurry? I'll begin straight away. All the haste in the world won't see it done before tomorrow. Make yourselves at home till then, hmm?
Okay.
Agnes?
What's the matter? Trouble sleeping?
Sir, do you remember this pendant?
Ooh.
I've treasured it like a good luck charm since I was a child. Ever since the day you gave it to me.
That brings me back. I remember it well, child. I'm pleased you've held on to it all this while.
It gives me strength. In dark times, I would pray to it, talk to it, and the stone would lend me courage.
Keep it close and keep it safe. Someday it may serve you better still.
And the other girl? The one who was with me when last I was here. Do you remember her?
Oh, little Olivia.
Yes. She serves now as the Vestal of Water. Sir, have you heard anything of her? The oceans of the world began to fester upon the very same day that the darkness took the wind crystal. It's the crystal of water that sustains the seas. I fear.
Yeah, that's not, oof. Sounds bleak, but we'll see.
I fear the same fate has struck the Temple of Water. Or worse. I need to know if Olivia is safe, but I haven't the means or the time to seek her out.
I'm afraid I know no more than you. All I can say is that she's not come to this place.
I see.
Tell me, child, would you care to share what else is on your mind?
I'm uncertain. Until a few days ago, I lived a hermit's existence, sequestered in the temple, surrounded by acolytes. I knew nothing of the world outside. Know nothing of it still. How can I be sure in the face of that ignorance? How can I know that the path I walk is the right one?
Recent years have seen the people's hearts and minds turn from the crystal orthodoxy. Its practices are all but forgotten. Yet even still, they regard the crystals and the Vestals who tend them with an innate reverence. Carry out your duty and keep faith, my child. Therein lies the path the Vestals show to all humanity.
But I'm still so weak. Compared to the Mother Vestal, I lack in everything. I could not stop the dark from swallowing up the crystal. I cost those women their lives. And all the world's people, kings and commoners alike, their eyes bore into me, whether in expectation or disappointment. The weight is crushing. My shoulders are not broad enough to bear the weight of it. The hopes and fears of an army of strangers I've never so much as seen before. They frighten me. I am unfit to show them the way forward. I barely trust my legs to carry myself alone.
But they have. Despite the blame and fear, you fought this far for the world and its people. Your fight is a noble one, just and right, and beyond any reproach. But now the time has come to set others upon that path, guide them to follow in your steps. Just as the Vestals have ever drawn upon the crystal's light to illuminate the way forward for all mankind, so must you. Words are powerful things, my child. The Vestal's words doubly so. They are a force capable of driving man to action, of sustaining him in times of need. You've walked your path for humanity's sake. Your love of this world has been your fuel. Now let your words be theirs. Share your path with them. They'll decide for themselves whether to follow or not. The world will choose as it may. But if you open your heart and point the way, you'll ignite a spark of hope within the hearts of countless men and women.
Hope? You sound like Tis.
Oh? Already begun lighting those sparks, have you? You'll reach them, child. Speak, and your words will find a home.
Then I had best choose them wisely.
You know, it is really nice that this game is, written pretty well in a way that, even if a guy seems, one note as fuck at first, unless they are a villain, most of the time you'll get to see a different side of them, and, it'll open up and it'll be like, hey, wait a second. You're actually speaking some truth here, and it's kind of crazy.
I knew it. You're every bit the wonder
Anyway, now that
I
it's
imagined.
morning, the two chuckle fucks are gonna get at it again.
It really suits you, Agnes.
Whether it suits me or not is of little importance. These vestments are a tool, and their purpose strictly ritual. But thank you.
Phew. A night's work feels like 7 at my age.
I thank you for your sacrifice, Sage. your efforts will see the winds return.
Oh? If you really cared to thank me, you'd plant a kiss on my cheek.
Ah, you're shameless.
Is that another tradition surrounding the creation of the Vestal Guard?
Oh my god.
No! It's the sad fantasy of a lecherous little toad.
What? Unacceptable.
I do love a girl with a firm touch. Come back anytime you've need of me. I'll do all I'm able.
Thank you, Sage.
Oh man.
Now, back to the temple.
Alright, we got that little diversion out of the way. We can get back to the temple now, and it'll all be fine and dandy. Hold on. It's just a moment, Tiz. Huh? What is it? Something wrong? Nothing at all. This is a matter between men, my dear. Uh-huh. Now, where was I? Ah, Tiz. Last night, I chanced to awaken and noticed you and Agnes were absent from your beds. What's more, you took your time coming back. Anything you'd care to confess, old chap? Just what trouble does a stick in the mud like you get up to? What? That's none of your business! Oh, come on, out with it. All of it, every last sordid, juicy, scandalous morsel. Out! I woke up and saw she wasn't in her bed. Yes, then what? I got out of bed to look for her. Right, sensible enough. Go on, get to the good part. I heard a sewing machine running, so I went to the Sage's workspace and found them talking. What? Talk about a turn for the boring. He listened to what was on her mind and offered her some advice. I promised myself I'd do a better job helping her, too. Yes, alright. So is that it, then? That's it. What'd you expect? We were gone only 15 minutes. Besides, why were you up? Me? You know. Anyway, I nodded off after a few minutes of watching Adiz. Yeah. Alright, enough whispering. Just what is it, you two? Nothing at all, as I said, eh, Tiz? Ugh, this guy. Okay, back to the temple. Woo! Stop by the dock, don't forget it! Let's make our way over. Yeah, we got the sleep. We got the little sleep in the cutscene, so our HP and MP are looking pretty full right now. Pretty full indeed. Yahoo! So let's get back. I can save. Get this guy to doom post in front of me again. Woo!
The air's grown even more stagnant. It feels almost malicious.
I might be sick.
Wait, something's here.
Hello, August.
No! A monster's taken hold of the crystal!
Orthros!
We've just been making some good progress tonight. Big chillin'. I'm a little overpowered, so I've been breezing through this part of the game, but it's early game. And I know this game gets worse.
The beast from the scriptures? Bringer of doom.
Hope y'all had a good time over there.
It stands between us and the crystal's awakening.
Then I don't suppose we've much choice.
Alright, let's deal with this thing. I remember this guy being a pain in the ass, so let's deal with him. Going. Ratatouille, that's a classic. It's a classic. I think that's on my list with my friends as well. If I remember correctly. Going. What do we got? Okay. About 4,000 for each head, one's weak to fire, and I believe the other one is weak to water. That is correct. Okay, you're coming out the gate swinging. Awesome. You know what I can do then? I can use movie on this guy. Actually, I might want to wait on this one because, like, I like, you know, you gotta chaining the special attacks as one's like song is about to run out is usually that's the way to haunt. You know?
I'll give my all.
Nice, 1,000 damage, pretty good. Yeah, I think this might be a boss where you have to kill both at the same time, but if it's not, I can just focus on one guy and put him down. We need you to cure them double on the double. Looking, okay, let's, the ice one, that's what we need to focus on a bit more. Pretty good. Ugh. Don't bite. Ugh. Okay. Right, that guy needs to go down. I could probably slay you with this. And, just to be safe, I'm gonna put my magic on.
Don't blink.
All right. Do your thing, buddy. Boom! One head down. Other one should be quick to follow. Yep, okay. Oh yeah, there it goes. Damn. I really have undergone an RPG character arc. I used to think that was an ordeal. That was nothing. Ah! Get him out of here. Get him out. Shoo, out of my sight.
It's over. Somehow. Just how long has that thing been inside the crystal?
The details can wait. First comes the Rite of Awakening.
I'll second that. I'm in no state to deal with any of that beast's friends right now.
Hurry, Agnes! You need to get ready! Right.
Oakley dokley.
I'm ready, Aerie. Then let's review how the rite works one last time. I'm to focus my prayers on the crystal, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Right. That will naturally align your breathing with the crystal's rhythm. Your life force will stir it awake. That will return the crystal to its normal state. But you mustn't stop there. Keep praying. If you excite the crystal to just short of the breaking point, then release that energy all at once, its effects will spread far and wide.
Okay.
There are a few important things to remember, though. First, you are not to stop until I say. The flow of energy into the crystal could reverse. At its worst, that could be fatal. Second, once I give the signal, you have to stop immediately.
Okay.
I understand.
Gotcha.
Last, everyone needs to keep their distance and stay absolutely silent. The rite places a huge burden on the Vestal, physically and mentally. But even if she seems to be in pain, you can't come near her or the crystal, no matter what.
What do you mean a huge burden? Is there any danger to Agnes?
There's nothing to worry about. I'll be right here watching to make sure of that.
Okay.
Now, everyone but Agnes step back. All ready to begin? Ready.
Okie dokie, let's get mashing. Get that shit awakened.
Aerie! Is it done? Not yet! Just a little longer! More! Keep going!
Almost.
Still not enough! You can do this!
Almost. There we go. Get that shit woken up. Rise and shine, our son.
Did it work?
The Rite of Awakening was a great success! You were amazing, Agnes! I never dreamed it'd go this well!
God, the crystal looks so fucking good in Iris, though. Sheesh.
Good. Now the wind should.
Looks like a damn delicious little ring pop.
That was supposed to happen then? My heart nearly stopped. I thought something had gone wrong and the whole thing was exploding.
I'll bet they saw that flash from Anshine.
That light. I feel as if I've seen that light before.
Your memories return?
No, just I can't see it clearly. But I remember a hand reaching out through the light. A woman's hand.
There he goes again.
Are you all right, Agnes? Anything we can do?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Oh, look, look! One of the gems on my brooch is shining! That's proof of the wind crystal's release!
Then the entire brooch will look like that? Once we've finished with all 4 crystals?
Allegedly.
That's right! Only 3 to go!
3 more times.
Well, for now, let's head back to town.
Seems simple enough.
The wind should be returning, right?
Yeah, let's see how they're doing over there. Your support ability cost limit has increased by 1. Hell yes. Before we go any further, I need to equip more abilities now that I have the means to do so. What's abate wind again? Reduce damage from wind attacks. That's pretty good. However, not that one. Protect an HP critical ally. That would be good if I was still knight, but actually right now I think I'll leave you as is. Okay, so really it's just Ring of Bell and Tiz I gotta get this on. Damage dispersion is a good one. Disperse HP damage to allies when hit by individual attacks. But also silence immunity is good because then I won't have to equip the item for that. That's actually pretty good. And I'll put self-healing on once I switch off of White Mage for Tiz, because that's a really good one to have by default. Pretty even. Hold on, party chat.
The wind doth now return. I'm sure the people of Antime will be happy. Yes, with the wind return, the kingdom can go back to its former peaceful ways. Let's hurry back and report. I want to see how lousy kings squirm. I'm still mad at what he did to you before, Agnes. Mark my words, he's black as tar. You agree with me, don't you? You have to. Not all of us are so set on seeing the world in terms of black and white, Adia. Our task was to awaken the wind crystal, and so we have. Has nothing to do with making anyone squirm. Just watch, though. I bet he'll try to make everyone work just as hard, even with the wind back. What? But that's not... Still, isn't it better if we head him off before he gets the chance? Head him off how? Step 1 is making it darn clear that it was Agnes that brought the wind back. And how do we do that? Talk is cheap. We show them proof.
Woo! Okay. Let's get back there. I'm all one for rubbing it in big old bastards' faces. Why not? Sounds like a good time. Sorry, I'm just making horrible noises tonight. Give me that teleport stone. Thank you. That reminds me, I do need to get that done. I need to buy more of those, I should say. Okay.
Do the streets seem noisy to anyone else?
Ah, over there. It's the Weasel King.
Hearken to me, my children. After abandoning our kingdom to its fate, the Vestal then came slinking back to these borders to beg my forgiveness. And forgive her I did, for I saw naught to be gained from excoriating a girl for her egregious failures. My clemency was met with willful pride. She promised to return the wind to motion single-handedly. Yet, what has come of it? Nothing will save the southern sky set ablaze with a malefic light. The Vestal failed to restore the wind, and brought still greater calamity upon our heads. As proof, look no further than the stagnant air around you. I can but blame my own wishful ignorance for this latest turn of events. I ought never have entrusted this matter to a relic of a bygone era. The Crystal Orthodoxy is a dream of the past, the Vestal obsolete. Her inability to ensure the crystal's function is manifest. Join me, my people! Let us rely upon the Vestal no longer. It is our own efforts that will see this kingdom saved. The labor service is your sacred duty, your pride as citizens. All who work beyond 20 hours a day will receive a royal commendation. And in the wake of this tribulation, Ansheim will emerge a new land. Our new history begins now.
Wait!
Yeah, hold on.
What? The Vestal?
Worry no longer, people of Ansheim. I have just awakened the Crystal of Wind!
Lying witch! Then why does the air remain still?
Wait for it, buddy.
It's true. There's no wind.
The Grand Mill isn't turning!
The king may be right.
Don't be afraid. The footsteps you've carved will be a guide to these people, Agnes. They just need a light to show the way.
A spark of hope. Please, give me the courage. I ask that you listen. The winds that washed over this land without end for so long stopped. A vast darkness split the earth in the kingdom of Kaldisla. An entire village was devoured. The seas fester. Fish wash up upon our shores, twisted and lifeless. Even ships are unsafe from this corrosion. All the world's people, all life is crying out in pain. Your suffering is mirrored in every corner of existence. I was dispatched by His Majesty to leave these borders and survey the damage firsthand. My conclusion is absolutely certain. The four crystals have been clouded over with a powerful darkness. On my return, I found the Crystal of Wind in the clutches of a terrible monster. Its influence had sealed away the crystal's light entirely.
Ha! You reward our patience with fabrications and fantasy. Utterly ridiculous.
This is no fantasy! The beast fell before me and my companions! I present this to you as proof!
Those chains! The chains that circled the beast Orthros! The Tempest Braid? That can't... It's only a legend! A story from the old Crystalist scriptures!
Believe it, bitch!
But here they are! The Vestals brought us Tempest Braid! Then Orthros was no legend! And the Vestals slain it!
Preposterous! The chains are fake! Like your ridiculous story! There's still no wind!
The wind is coming! 2,000 years the Vestals have prayed! Their lives have been the crystal's nourishment! And now they feed the wind!
She's right. The wind.
The wind has returned!
The winds are back!
The Grand Mill, it's turning!
Oh, what a good fucking moment.
I've reached them.
Of course you did. And they love you for it. They found new hope in your words.
You were amazing, Agnes. And Vestals are a force for good. That speech struck any doubt from my mind.
Naturally. I knew it from the moment I first saw you.
They're all calling out to you. Go on and answer them.
Oh, I don't...
You're a savior to the kingdom, Lady Vestal! A savior to all of us!
And at such a young age, the Vestals are a blessing upon this world!
Forgive us for failing to aid you when the wind stopped. We were lost!
Please, continue to guide the winds and this nation's people. Lead and we will follow. I thank you all, but I fear I cannot stay. The shadow of danger has been driven from Anchime, but darkness persists elsewhere in the world. I must join with the other Vestals and see that all mankind is ransomed from this terrible threat. That is my duty as a Vestal of the Crystals. It pains me to leave your side again so soon. I ask your patience and your forgiveness.
She grieves not just for Anchime's pain, but that of all the world.
We thought only of her own misfortunes, but the Vestal...
Lady Vestal! Know that you go with all our prayers. Please help them. Help the others as you've helped us.
Be strong, Lady Vestal!
I thank you. Your faith moves me beyond words. I shall see this task complete and then return to you. I swear.
What perverse farce is this? This cannot be so! I shall not be undone by a child!
Buddy, she's 18.
I am king! King! And a king
I
does
need to
not
double check.
forget his enemies! Ah!
Hold on, I can check that real quick, actually. Damn, there's a lot. There's a lot of stuff. Oh no, 20. It was Adia that was 18, right? Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. The king has been all but dethroned in the minds of the people. Glorious day. Glorious day. We have to go and awaken the next crystal. Where are we going? Let's head back to the airship. Sure, but let's see that first. Yes, the wind is back. Just look at the sky. The clouds are practically racing along. That breeze feels incredible. Doubly so after a job well done. All of Anchime's people were so thankful. One girl said that thanks to the wind, her father is able to come home again. I heard we can all eat as a family again. Or now we can fly kites. God, you should have seen the kids' grins. Those skirts roughing in the breeze makes me feel alive. Gee, I wonder who said that. In any case, we got the wind on our back now. And, like, just that whole moment with the wind coming back is just such a good character moment for Agnes.
Departing already,
just
Lady
God.
Vestal?
When this game hits, it hits so fucking hard. I love it.
Forgive me. I am Prime Minister Dominus Harina. Your words to the people shook me to my core. Between you and
Can you
me,
speak up a little?
I suspect they rattled the king's cage as well. He looked positively deflated. Small wonder. Having his little speech so thoroughly derailed must have been a blow to his royal ego. It will recover, though. It always does. Meanwhile, where will you go from here?
To Florum, land of radiant flowers
Oh, dude,
and
the
the water
Florum arc?
crystal.
Oh, buddy.
I see.
We got some good-ass
How will you
music
manage
coming
the
up.
journey with seas unnavigable? The inner sea was spared by some merciful stroke of fate, but no port or sandy shore exists on the Florum side. You might travel by land, but the forests along the way are suffused with a noxious fog. The path is most dangerous.
Seems we're blocked on all sides. Any ideas?
No, but the sage of the Yuliana Woods may
Oh,
know
I
some-
forgot we gotta go back there already.
Then it's to the airship and to Yuliana and beyond. Say the word, Agnes, and I shall lend wings to your every whim.
Just to Yuliana, please.
Alright. We'll go to Ilyana again. Fine. Wait. There's a side quest in here. Let's do that first. But first, let's get this.
Leave it to the Prime Minister. He thought of everything. What'd he give us? It's a piece of paper. Great.
Don't be silly, my angel. This is the bill of goods. They'll be sent to the ship later. First off, there's the food. He's arranged for bread, cured meat, salted grass beans, fruit celery, green turnips, 2 barrels of pickled pink eggplant, Clock Tower brand Fyraga sauce, then a barrel of Anchime's most tooth-rotting desserts. They do like their sugar. There's at least 2 weeks' provisions here. Fast food, there's... birthing permission for the echelot. That'll come in handy. We can take on water, oil, even ammunition. Truly, the man is a bureaucratic wizard.
Sounds like we'll have a little party waiting for us at the ship. A party? We must make for Florum as soon as humanly possible.
Well, as soon as possible is at least half a day from now, given the time to load all this.
Right, I think we've all earned at least that much of a rest. Let's enjoy it while we can.
Yeah, it's great and all, but I gotta do this side quest, which I assume has something to do with kicking Kingy Wingy's ass. Let me get over there. If I remember correctly, it might be a little while until we actually knock his block off. What's going on here? I fear His Majesty remains firmly ensconced with him. No. So he's hiding. Okay. Talk shit, get it done. Maybe I'll see what's up with that side quest another time. I am about ready to wrap up. We'll see. Anything? It might be another nighttime thing. Like I said, I can check whenever. We do gotta get back to Yana. Okey doke.
I feel guilty simply sitting around like this.
We all need rest, my dear. Whatever we're to face next, let us do it with a full store of energy. Besides, I'm told exhaustion is murder on the skin.
My what?
Try to behave, Ring a Bell. You're upsetting the poor girl.
Is that a hint of jealousy I detect? Perhaps it's you who's upset by...
You're hilarious.
I can think of no sadder creature in this world than a man unable to inspire a little jealousy. It is... For now, I need some air. All this riding on the waves is...
Do you suppose he's all right?
Leave him. A little seasickness will keep him quiet.
Agnes, do you know the other Vestals? In your speech, you mentioned working with them.
It is my hope that such a collaboration can be achieved, but I have yet to meet the Vestals of Earth or Fire. I know only the Water Vestal, Olivia. I have since we were children, as our temples stand in neighboring kingdoms. Since we became Vestals in full, we've exchanged no correspondence, but I fear the rotting of the seas is proof enough that some ill has befallen the water crystal. I pray that Olivia has fared better.
Yeah, hopefully everything's fine, but it's not looking too good.
That was fast. Feeling better?
What the fuck are you doing here?
Vestal of the Wind Crystal, Agnes Oblige. Surrender at once, or see your companions slain.
You! Dark Knight Alternus Dim!
Who? What? Edea? You're all right. We've been mad with worry. But you are a captive to the Vestal no longer. Come, I will see she makes no move. Quickly, to my side. Come away from the Vestal.
No! You keep away from him! If you intend to hurt Agnes or Tiz, you'll answer to me for it.
What? What madness is this? You speak nonsense.
I'm not her captive, and she poses no threat. I'm here of my own free will.
What then? You've betrayed the Duchy? Betrayed your father? Have you lost your mind, girl?
I'm entirely sane. In fact, There's much I've only begun to see clearly now that I've gone traitor.
No more of this, Edea. Bind the Vestal's hands. Do this now, and I'll forget all you've said here.
It seems you've already forgotten. I said no, Alternus.
What new form of torment is this? I cannot bear these games, Edea. Do not do this to me.
Take one step closer to Agnes and I'll do a lot worse. This is my decision. I'll hold nothing back. I may not be able to best you, even so. But I will see that you bleed before I die.
You're certain, then?
She's goated. She's goated.
I'm certain.
Silencing you would be a simple task. But one slip of my hand and even the flat of my blade would mean your end. I'm a poor hand at holding back.
Then don't bother. I'm not the sort to be cowed by threats, Dim. Perhaps I get that from my father.
Get him! Get him!
I cannot keep this from your father. I ask once more. Will you reconsider?
My mind is set.
Stubborn girl. You're... Very well. I shall withdraw for now. But know this, Vestal. You and your abettors are ever under our watch. What you aim to do runs counter to the flow of progress. You place mankind on the road to annihilation. I'll not allow you to go unchecked. It's time your wings were clipped.
Oh, the Sky Stone!
Cool your head before we next meet, Edea.
Maybe we shouldn't have just left that. Oh, there he goes into the water. Whoa.
Tiz! Are you alright? Tiz!
I'm fine. Sorry I wasn't much use back there. If I'd been more...
You're safe. That is all I ask. Edea! Who was that man? He knew you!
He's a member of the Council of Six, the Duchy of Eternia's highest governing body.
Mm-hmm.
And the 6 people sending an army after Agnes.
Your tone was familiar. You were close?
We grew up together.
Rejoice, jolly companions. I found the loveliest seashells out there. Here, a gift from...
Dude, where the... God, this fucking...
Did I miss something?
You really are hopeless, Ring-a-Bell. Well?
No good, I'm afraid. She won't budge an inch off the ground. Seems we're earthbound until we've another one of these sky stone things.
Well...
Blast that Alternus! And me for not seeing this coming!
But we can't sit and stew here. Hurry up and do something!
If the ship's grounded, that leaves travel by foot. I suppose we'll have to try our luck with this forest and its miasma.
Yeah, we don't have many options, but we still gotta try our best. Oh shit, wait, that's like connected to Anshan. My bad. Yeah, I guess we can go over there. Why not? Ooh, the poison woods. Very pretty though for being poisonous, I gotta say.
It burns the lungs.
But it's not... not so dire that we can't manage another step.
It may be perhaps that the return of the winds has thinned out the miasma for us.
Whatever the cause, we'd best take advantage of it.
Okie dokie. Oh yeah, chapter 2 just starts here. They kind of cut these in weird spots, I forgot, but it's fine. We can do a little bit of this. We've just barely gotten to 3 hours. Why not?
I want to report on Anshine. Alternus, you're as good as any. Speak up.
I've heard rumors the wind crystal was awakened, as they would have it put.
Indeed. And worse, since its awakening, the crystal has been protected by a shield that bars all but the Vestal.
You made contact with the girl, did you not? Why did you not capture her then?
Were these infamous allies of hers really so strong as to cow even you, Dark Knight?
No. Among those I saw accompanying the Vestal, one of them was Idia.
My. This is a twist.
Quite so, a shocking turn.
So what then? You saw her, tucked your tail, and ran home crying? How miserable!
Still, if this is the truth, it is a troubling one. We look to you to lead all the Eternian forces, Lord Marshal. For your daughter to abet the Vestal is problematic.
How would you have us proceed?
Any who would join the Vestal in opposing us must be eliminated. Their birth matters not.
Ah, bold words. But how truthful, I wonder. You would really allow her elimination?
Your lordship!
The task before us is larger than us all. I'll not allow private matters to slow its course.
Then, I shall go and speak with her again. Surely.
I will go. It seems the water Vestal is proving a problem
Little
as well.
freak on
I
deck.
shall go and pluck them, both of them. I expect a suitable shower of accolades upon my successful return. Come, Vic.
As you command.
And Victor's going too. Lovely. These two are just joined at the hip.
Lord Marshal, are you certain of this?
Alright. Let's get going. We got a fox here. He got anything good for me now, or is it the same as it was before? I think it's about the same as it was before. That being said, I could still get a little... Yeah, I could get some stuff like that. Which would be decent for a Dia, but I'm good, I think. Personally. Hold on, what do we got? Achievements? Give me those teleport stones. I keep forgetting to buy them, so it's a good thing they keep giving them to me. The accolades. Wait, level 17 to 21, where are we? Level 20? Okay, let's bring that encounter rate back up to default. Bravely, even. Bam, bam. Yes. And the fucking tree from Bowser's Inside Story is here too. It just looks just like it. It's kind of crazy. Book. And Tiz, you can. Ah, damn it! Okay, that's not good, that's not good. Do that on yourself, please. I didn't need to do the poison thing again, it's fine. Better safe than sorry. Oh, God. Do it on Anya. Unless he kills the thing. Okay, well. We're just gonna have to deal with that damage real quick. Ooh. Step right in the poison. We got a new party chat for them, just for them to probably say that they're fucking dying, but give me like a second. Good. There we go. Ugh, what's... My legs, my whole body's tingling. This swamp, it's poison. The wind carried off the miasma, but the swamp's still just as toxic. It's nothing easy. I hate poison. Every step hurts and I feel like I'm gonna be sick. We could always double back to town and stock up on antidotes. You worry too much. All we have to do is be careful and step around the marshy patches. Agreed. Let's be extremely careful where we walk. And no, it's just the main 4 for this game. I think Bravely Second is more willing to, like, have party members come and go, but we'll get there when we get there. That's a while away. Ugh! Look at that mushroom! What a guy! Jiggly jiggly. I just be saying whatever. Ugh! Dude, mitosis. Doink. Doink. There we go. It's a locked chest. Nothing useful in there. Other way to get that chest, yeah. Okay. Let's focus all our efforts on the little mushroom first, because that will be the best. For it, never mind. It just, I can't get it down fast enough. Tiz, your offense kind of sucks, but that's why you're a healer, I guess, more than anything. Noise, can you like heal yourself? Please? Oh my god. They just keep showing up. Never mind. They're done. It's over. He is about to level up again. I should probably switch her back to Knight eventually. I haven't really been using any of the abilities of Thief, as it were. I should probably have a set for what I currently. I should probably, like, yeah, set a set for what I currently. For sure. Hold on. I forget we can just do that in the normal battles. It's fine. Ooh, speed 20% up. I'm glad I waited. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Fresh from the juice. Fresh from the juice. Plus, Adia just rocks this fit way more. Not that I dislike the Thief fit, but like, God, the Knight just fits her so perfectly. It's kind of crazy. Oh, you need 2 for 20% up? I'll just take that. Okay. My bad. It's again. The problem with having the auto run on is that sometimes you can't stop yourself before you just hit the button. Wait. That should be enough to deal with all of them, I think. Never mind, I've underestimated how much health the Scorpions have. We may be good, but it's fine. Any other weaknesses? What are your weaknesses? We don't know. I'm gonna assume that the butterfly is weak to arrow, though, and I'm gonna gamble on it. Hell yeah! I know my typings. They be calling me a typist because I know my type. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, I should probably check Dia's equipment now she's not a thief anymore. I probably. She's holding her own right now, so it's fine. But yeah, she's hitting significantly less good since I switched her off thief, so I should probably do something about that. It's fine. My level's high enough to carry me through that battle, but... Hold on, girl. Let me get you sorted. Yeah, that's a D rank. We can't be having that right now. Actually, I don't have any other weapons for you, so... maybe it's for the best that I keep you on Thief until we're out of this dungeon. Come to think of it. My mistake. Won't happen again. I'll be sure to, like, think before I just switch willy-nilly next time. Give me that. 2000p. Oh! Dude, I couldn't even see that one. Fuck out of here. Oh, wow. Hey, what do you know? They just gave me a sword. I can switch back. I'm just back and forth, back and forth. Put it back on. How good is this scimitar? I probably should have checked that first. It's an S rank. Lowers you slightly, but it's a weapon type that you're better with. So let's put that on. And, yeah. Hold on. That's pretty good. Magic attack is down, but you are a knight. You don't use magic. We're all poisoned. Tiz, if you would kindly do a double heal on. Don't heal them. They're not a zombie. They won't get hurt from it. Okay, only Adia is affected by the sleep. That's still pretty bad. Could be worse. Days, work your magic, please. Doink. Easy peasy. Show me the map. Okay, it's over. I have completely forgotten the layout of this place. But to be fair, this is like a footnote. That's not what I meant, but you know, sure. I mean, what am I? Okay, she's still doing decent damage. I really gotta stop physically attacking with my mage. Not. Oh, good heavens, she's confused. It's okay, we're out of there. It's leveled up. Everybody's gonna level up soon, and I can turn down the rate a little bit. Ah! I am so fucking clumsy. Holy shit. It's fine, it's fine. Going. Oh, that's everybody! I'm gambling. Whatever. Fuck out of here with that. Okay, we're good. I can't stop running. Alright. So, Tizzy. If you would kindly. Let's get some ethers on you, because that's an unacceptable level of MP you got going on. God damn it. Oh, whatever. Whatever. The sooner we get out of here, the better. Fire! There, please. Oh my god. Didn't realize Tiz was so low. I should probably do something about that. Here you go, buddy. Rez. Fucking fine, do it this way. I was gonna wait until you could do it, but you're clearly not gonna wait up. Fine, it's fine. It takes too many turns to unpoison all of them. Do it outside of battle. Gotta kill you. Battle? There we go. Not even a problem. Get another high potion? You're too kind. You're too kind. You're... God. God, it kinda sickens me. There we go.
All better! Yay!
Put it down to 50%. I don't care anymore. God. There's... You know what to do. Honestly, I could just do a battle with Tiz and he would just automatically recover because of the self-healing problem. Yeah. I am sick of this. I forgot this place is not kind to me or anyone. The woods are a scary place. Boink. Okay, that's fine. He already took his turn. Actually, maybe I need that healer, you know? Fuck. Oh, right. I haven't examined a single one of you fuckers. That's fine. God, I really wish this game had the Bravely Second thing. We could, like, split an item along the party. That'd be pretty good. Yeah, but they're not so bad. Going. Bravely Second is so good. We'll get there. We'll get there. Not to say this game isn't good. It's just that it's got a few rough edges. In comparison to that review. Uh-huh. What's this doing? Where are you taking me? To get an X potion. Well, I mean, I just accidentally used one of those a bit too soon, so, you know. Fair's fair. I'll take it. Thank you. 600? That's nothing. That is nothing unless they triple their size. And by size, I mean quantity. Going. Woo! There we go. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. Tiz can always make it better. That's the important thing. What am I doing? I could just hold the B button to go a little slower. They just invert the run command. It's really not that hard, Barry. Get it through. Get it memorized. Don't get it twisted. Come on. Doink, 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 doink. Wait, yeah, I do. Get that in my log. Thank God we got him when we did. Could have been bad. There we go.
so simple. Simple as Ranby. Remedy, pretty good. Yeah. Oh, I'd like you to meet. Oh, another buddy bot. How lovely. Rough road, you're nearly the forum. Thank you. I know. You are extorting me. 1/17 of my gold. I can afford it. Whatever. This is fucked up. He's gonna be asking for 10,000 eventually, and then I'm still gonna be like this. I'm gonna complain, and then I'm just gonna do it. Oh right, you're here. I forgot this was so sick.
Well, this is unusual. It's not often you reach out to contact me directly, Dark Knight.
I'll not take up more of your time than necessary. I have a request of a delicate nature.
The Blood Rose Legion is deployed in Florum. If this favor poses no conflict to my mission, I'll consider it.
The Vestal of Wind has entered Florum. We're certain of it.
Ah, hence the news I just received that Victoria and Victor will be joining us there. I see.
The only problem is that Edea is accompanying her.
Accompanying the Vestal?
She's been deceived, seduced by that witch's words. I tried to talk some sense into her, but the two of you are practically sisters. Perhaps she'll listen to you, if not me. Will you do this?
That girl has caused you no end of grief over the years. Very well. I shall do all I can, but should my sisters make contact first? Best you gave up on her. I'm afraid even I can scarcely keep these two in check any longer.
I understand.
Girls, you heard him. You will continue your current mission as ordered. The Vestal may attack.
They just have
at
so
any
many
moment.
guys. They just have so many guys.
Stay vigilant.
Yes, sister.
We'll get to know the Sisters 3 a little better later. But for right now, we gotta make our way to Florum.
Hey, does anyone else smell something funny? Yeah, what is that? It's strong. Ah, something's rotting. My eyes are watering. Perhaps we're smelling the Miasma Woods namesake. I doubt it. The wind is blowing in the opposite direction. Look, it's coming from the north. Ring about, when was the last time you took a bath? If you were my natural musk, you and Agnes would be losing your minds with desire about now. Nothing? No response at all? God, this guy sucks. I love him. He's fucking weird. Anyway, let's get over the Florum and I can wrap up for today. I should at least step in here because I made the mistake of not doing that before. Whoa. Here we
are. Is it just me, or are there awfully few men around?
Florum is called the Land of Radiant Flowers for a reason. All its residents are female.
What? A whole nation of women, you say?
Dude, keep it under control.
And if a man comes here, what do they do to him?
You needn't worry. Men cannot take up residence, but no law bars them from visiting.
You're red as a beet, Tiz. Are you blushing?
Oh no, hearing it's all ladies here, I just got a little nervous is all.
That's adorable.
He's just a little dude.
Hey, I just didn't know, all right? Don't tease me.
Oh,
Look here, Tiz. My journal describes this place in crisp detail. True to the old teachings, Florum's women live in chaste humility, in coexistence with the spirits of nature. Devout crystallists, they reject war and conflict, instead choosing lives of peaceful reflection.
True, we read this earlier.
Hear that? A land of maidens, pure and modest, fit to shame the flowers of the field. Angels.
Woof, it's thundering hard out there. I heard that even with my headphones on. Woof.
Give or take
Probably
those
good that
two.
I'm wrapping up soon, that I don't want the power to go out midstream.
Feast your eyes! Well, I finally had it dyed. Brightest color I've seen yet.
Well, have you seen this? A spirit hairpin! My coin purse is empty, but come on! Worth it!
Pure and, well, maybe not so much modest, but surely they seek external beauty to match their...
What's wrong?
Oh, that's cruel. She's soaking wet.
Oh, you'll have to forgive me. I was dazed by your hideous hair, and my hand slipped.
What in the world?
That awful cow dropped something.
God, I forgot Adia could just fucking vicious. Love that for her. She deserves
It's a flyer. 47th Annual Sacred Flower Festival, it says. Ah, the yearly competition to decide the most beautiful flower in Florum.
Lovely. A beauty contest. Now I'll never shut up.
But that isn't right. The Sacred Flower Festival is a day of solemn observance of the Crystalist faith. What's more, this place is different. Its streets were not so overrun with glamour and idle pleasure. I worry for Olivia as well. Let us go to speak with Florum's matriarch at once.
Oof, all right. Hold on. That's a new icon. What's your deal? Come all, have some fun over here until the Flower Festival's main event. Why not try your hand at the game player? Piles of fabulous prizes await. Here's a pamphlet with all the details. Take a break from adventuring to enjoy a couple games, talk to the Whiskered Fellow or the Adventurer, and look for them in the menu to play. Okay, these are the mini games. I played these off stream. Rack up points in the games, earn tokens, and obtain new notes as rewards. Notes will be added to these journal for you to read whenever you like. You may discover an unexpected side of some familiar faces. You can exchange tokens for a prize of your choice. That's true, that's true. Thank you. Got a brand new stage. These are the mouse mode mini games. I'm not gonna be showing these off, but they're oh my god, I can't go back actually. Fucking fine! Fine, I'll get up out of my seat. Detach the fucking freaks from the console. Whatever, man. Sure. I know. I've played these. You can see on the thing. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. There's a rhythm game, and there's one that overstimulates me. I'm not gonna play them on stream. They're okay. You can exchange tokens. There is a thing here. Oh yeah, you can like get their different outfits. That's nice. Wasn't there a thing for like? I might be misremembering. I thought there was a thing that like increases. Here it is. Limit breaking effect. Yeah, I might want to aim for that perhaps. I don't know what that means yet, but it sounds promising. Let's go over to the store. You're not quite there yet, but it's good to have them regardless for later. Woo! First up. Damn, 40 pig. Like, the fucking save guys is extorting me. It's kind of crazy. Oof. Oh, this place is incredible. Look at how shiny the floors are. I can ring a bell. What are you looking at? Oh, various things. I was deep in thought, you see. Then why did I just catch you looking at my reflection? It's different. Oh, this is completely different than the last time I was here. I recall it being a two-tiered city built upon the river's surface, but before, the lower tier was residential, while the upper was reserved for crystalist institutions. What about that giant stage at the top? Did that serve a religious function? I have no idea. Nor could I even guess what sort of place all that neon is advertising. Just what in the world could have happened here? Oh, there's another one. Hold on. You said it.
Yeesh, what's got you two yawning first thing in the morning? Actually, don't answer that, ring a bell. I can guess. But Tiz, why are you tired? Isn't it obvious? Darn neon signs are flickering all night long. As soon as I finally get to sleep, Mr. Night Owl here comes stumbling back to the room. And you already know you're a neurotic sleeper. Can we call it a light sleeper? Look, here's some coffee. These are dire times, so I made it black. Thanks, that's great. Look at this one, he fell asleep still holding the cup. Don't go drowning in your coffee, ring a bell. There they go. They're taking a good night's rest. So on that note, I'm probably gonna go take a rest of mine. As soon as Yep. All good. 4-hour session almost today. Well, 3.5 on the VOD, but still. Good stuff. Next time we will venture through Florum. Maybe we will awaken another crystal. Time will tell. I kind of forget the length of these as they go on. But regardless, it's been fun. I'll try not to get the next one so close to this one, because I want to give people time to catch up. It'll probably be like Tuesday, maybe, yeah, not Monday. Probably Tuesday will be the next one. For now, though, I'm gonna head off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.